We are live on the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Chase Sr. It's Sunday Night Football as the San Francisco 49ers are set to play host to the Green Bay Packers in their home opener of the 2021 season from Levi's Stadium. The first time fans are on hand at a Niners game in the state of California since 2019. It's been way too long, but man, we're going to have a lot of fun breaking this game down tonight, and I'm excited that you're all with us here on the channel. I am Chase Sr. Producer Jack Lauderay is killing it on the ones and twos. We're about 15-20 minutes until kickoff, so until then, let's let the audience pile in with more than 100 people watching live. This is part of our audience buildup. So as people pile into the show, we like to ask some questions to get the audience build up going. So let's get the chat flowing a little bit. Let's start the party. The beers are cold. Fireball is on ice. We are ready to get after it in a game between two of the top teams in the NFC, between the Packers and the Niners. So first up, let me know where you're watching from. We are emanating live from our Chat Sports studios in Dallas, Texas. I wish I was in California, but I'm in the next best place. I am in Dallas, here to hang out with the Niner gang all throughout the night. Live play-by-play, live scoreboard, live stats analysis. I'll be taking your questions. We have a super chat menu because the beers are cold, the fireball is to my left, and we're ready to get after it tonight. So let me know where you're watching from. We'll do some shout-outs here. Gaming with Nate, he's in Cali. Niners gonna win, let's go from Venom. California from Miggy Moneybag. Chicago from Kevin Andrews. My guy Noah GQ Pena, he's in San Antonio, Texas. Daryl, good evening. Good evening, my guy. Justin Cox is in Joplin, Missouri. Puerto Rico from Venom. That's awesome. Fresno, California. Grovetown, Georgia from Joey Leon Guerrero. Eric Fennell in North Carolina. California from Jonathan Santiago. Spokane, Washington from my homie Wet Noodle 187. Crimson Tide is in Arizona. I'm seeing Indiana. New Jersey from Scion. Salinas, California from Star. Let's go San Francisco from Lina Richards. Willits, California from Jerry B. Camden, New Jersey from Chris Shines, not far from where I grew up in Westchester. Also, make sure you get your votes in the live poll. Who you got, Packers or Niners? That's also the question I'm going to ask you right now. Type GB for Green Bay. Type SF for the Niners. I think the Niners are going to win this game. I hammered the -3. I think they cover the spread. I think they win big. Why is that? Because the Packers under Matt LaFluer have not fared well against physical teams, especially in the trenches. That is the Niners' bread and butter. Let's see what the people are saying. Lisa's in Florida, gaming with Nate, going with the Niner gang. Andrew Jones riding with the faithful. Liner Richards thinks the Niners are going to be victorious. Miggy Moneybags, of course, putting his money bags with San Francisco. Jagger Basketball, I see you in the chat. Jabari Owens, Stillwater, Oklahoma. Appreciate you for making the 49ers Report a part of your day. Joe Caterly going with the Niners. Aaron Mala saying San Francisco from Maui. So we have people tuned in from all across the globe, all across the United States. Awesome to see with almost 200 people watching live. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff between the Niners and the Packers. Who you got? Let me know in the comment section. Type SF for the Niners, GB for Green Bay. The Niners are going to be rocking their throwback 1990 early 1990s uniforms to pay homage to the Super Bowl champions, which is awesome. Those threads look clean. I have my clean Niner threads on as well. Scion going with the Niners. Venom, Niners. Daryl, all in on the Bosa train. Go San Francisco faithful. Todd Anderson, Niners. Next up for you, let's get a little bit more specific. Predict the score for this game. I think San Francisco's going to win like 34-27. I think they win by a touchdown. 34-27 is going to be my final prediction, but predict the score in the comment section for me right now between the Packers and the Niners. Get specific and have some fun with this. Let's see what the people are saying. Victor Taylor, 35-24. Blowout from Star. 34-17 from Michael Andre Williams. 27-24 from Nate, so he thinks this game's going to be close. Burn Boys thinks the Niners are going to win 28-24, so they still cover that 3-point line. Joe Caterly saying 52-0. I hope so. I just don't think it's going to happen. Scion, Niners 31-25. Venom 34-10. Chris O 33-26. Todd Anderson saying Niners Nation blowout. Go 49ers from Sandra Salas. Keep flooding the chat. Appreciate all of you for getting those votes in. If we want to party tonight, hey, it's still Sunday Fun Day, even though it's the evening. Here's our Super Chat menu for tonight's watch party. I am your host, Chase Sr. I'm down to drink. I'm down to have fun because I love chopping it up and having fun with the Niner gang. For a $1 Super Chat, I'll give you a shout out. $5 Super Chat, that's a beer cheers. $10 Super Chat, I will chug a beer. For a $20 Super Chat, I'll take a shot of Fireball. It's cold. It's ready to rock. And for a $50 Super Chat, I will shotgun a beer live here on the show because I am absolutely never scared to get down. Subscribe to the Niners Report if you haven't done so already. Let me ask you this. Do you want the best 49ers coverage on the entire internet that is informative and entertaining? That's what we do. Live watch parties for every game. Last week we had more than 70,000 people join us. Week 1, more than 60,000 people joined us. Hopefully we surpass those numbers tonight for Sunday Night Football. We hit you with the latest news and rumors, breaking news whenever that happens. We have you covered with a video within the hour. Live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. So subscribe to the channel, hit that red button, and let's get the 41,000 subscribers ASAP. We are less than 200 away, and I know the Niner faithful, they're going to help us get to that number. Shout out to tonight's sponsor, BetUS, for making today's show possible. Here's the deal. It's the best deal that any sports book has to offer. If you go to chatsports.com/49bet and you enter the promo code Niners125, you get a 125% deposit bonus. Plug in that link and that promo code prior to kickoff and gas the Niners -3 with that 125% deposit bonus. When you put in $100 into your account, that's an additional $125. That's $225 to game with. It's a no-brainer. If you like laying down the lettuce like me, use that deal. That link and that promo code will get you hooked up with BetUS, one of the best sports books out there right now. If you want the 49ers to win, we have 200 people watching live right now, only 76 likes. Let's get the good vibes going here. Like the video, smash that thumbs up icon. Let's get to 100 likes in the next minute or so, why don't we? Because Jed York, Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch, they're in my ear. They're saying, Chase, if you get this to 100 likes in the next minute, the Niners are going to win tonight to move to 3-0 on the season. And guess who's coming up next week to Levi Stadium? The Seattle Seahawks, who lost to the dogshit Minnesota Vikings. Let's get off to a 4-0 start, but before we do that, let's get off to a 3-0 start. Like the video, bang, bang, Niner gang. We've already surpassed 100 likes on this video, so continue to like it. That lets everybody else out there know that we're doing a watch party. We're having fun. We're taking all of your questions, live play-by-play, live stats, live analysis, live scoreboard. Myself, Chase Sr., producer Jack Lauderay. Let's get the party started, and we're going to do it right here with a $20 super chat from Burn Boys. Appreciate you. They didn't even have to say anything, just a $20 super chat, which means I pour up a shot of Fireball, and we start the drinking. I was talking about BetUS earlier. Here is our betting matchup for this Sunday Night Football game between your Niners and the Green Bay Packers. Over-under set at 50.5. That has gone up a couple of points over the last couple of days. The favorite, hey, it's San Francisco at -3. So for those not familiar, if the 49ers win by 4 or more and you put money on San Francisco at -3, you win money. If you put money on the 49ers and they either win by 3 points or less, you don't win your bet. A 3-point push or a 3-point, or if they win by 3, it's only a push. So you get your money back, but not money gained. And if the Packers cover that 3-point line, which I don't think they're going to do, of course, you do not win your money. I've had a little bit of a rough go today with my picks throughout the National Football League. I did have the Miami Dolphins with a late cover over the Las Vegas Raiders. That did hit, even though the Raiders won that game. Producer Jack Lauderay is in shambles right now because he gassed the Raiders at -4. I had the Dolphins +4, and they only lost by 3. Let's go. Got to pour up and drink up this shot. Thanks to that $20 super chat from Burn Boys. Cheers to all of you. Continue to send in those super chats. We'll continue to have fun and interact with the Niner gang. I'm really excited for this matchup. You go back to 2019, and San Francisco, when they were at full strength, really had the Packers number. In the regular season matchup, they blew out Green Bay and Santa Clara. And in the NFC Championship game, it was all San Francisco right from the jump. And that 2019 team reminds me a lot of this year's team for a couple of reasons, mainly because the Niners at the defensive line spot are extremely deep and one of the most talented position groups across the NFL. Nick Bosa has looked great throughout the first two games. Eric Armstead is second in pressure rate. Bosa has 3 sacks. Dee Ford has been really good, coming off the neck and back injuries. Javon Kinlaw emerged last week as he finally played his first game of the season and was pretty solid against the run. And I think that this Niners team has the ability to really control the line of scrimmage, especially defensively against a Packers offensive line that is beaten, they are battered, they are undermanned and inexperienced. I think that's where the game can be won today, and I expect that to come to fruition. What is better, beer or liquor? That is my next question for you. Type B for beer, type L for liquor. We'll give you some shout-outs. Fireball is part of the chat sports staple. I like whiskey. I like tequila. I'll drink some Fireball. It's really easy to take down when we go live for like 3-4 hours straight and then have to do a post-game show on top of that. Some might say we are built different. That's exactly what we are. Type B for beer. Type L for liquor. Which one do you like better? And which one are you drinking tonight? Josh Erickson liquor, Carl Hauser liquor, Wet Noodle 187 beer, Greg Plattner beer, Fire Matt Nagy from L2_Clouds. The Bears looked awful today. Justin Fields got sacked 9 times. Michael St. Pierre, liquor. Chris saying, bang, bang, Niner gang. My dude. L&B ain't my me from Venom. I hear ya. Marcus Majors from, he's saying champagne. Sandra Salas, Bacardi and Coke. Let's see. What's everybody else saying? Harold Murillo. He tunes into us every single week saying, LFG Niners. Harold Gibble, he's a liquor guy. Ruben Bacanegra, hopefully I pronounced that right, going with beer. I drink it all from Matthew Bradshaw. I'm kind of in the same boat. Even with beers, I like light beers, I like sours, I like fruity beers, I like IPAs, I like stouts. Really depends on the time of year. Now that we're getting closer and closer to October, I really can't wait to try out all of the pumpkin and Oktoberfest beers. That's something that I enjoy doing in the fall. You sit back, you watch some football on a Saturday and a Sunday, and you take down some seasonal beers. Gotta love it. Are you ready for kickoff? I was just looking at Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth doing their pregame from a packed and loaded Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. It is all decked out in red, which is a great scene to see, which only means that we're getting closer and closer to kickoff. So if you're ready for kickoff, like the video. Every 200 likes, I will take a shot of Fireball. We have 127 likes right now. Let's get to 200. Once we do, I'll take a shot of Fireball, but let me ask you this question again, and for those just hopping on board, be sure to get your predictions in for tonight's game. Who you got? Type GB for the Packers. Type SF for the Niners. Be sure to get those predictions in. If you're just joining us, I think San Francisco is going to win by a touchdown. I think they can really control the line of scrimmage. Kyle Shanahan, I think, is going to cook up a really good offensive game plan against a Packers defense that does have a lot of question marks. If you had to pick one between Kyle Shanahan and Joe Barry, who is the Packers defensive coordinator, you're going with Kyle Shanahan 7 days out of 7 and again on Sunday. Who you got? Type GB for the Packers, SF for the Niners. Thank you, Manasay Steven, for liking the video. I see that thumbs up emoji in there. Gino Castillo, Niners. Joe Caterly, Niners. Harold Murillo, Niners. Venom, typing his SF. Sergeant Meow, going with Green Bay. Okay, the first vote for the Packers is in the comment section right now, coming from Sergeant Meow. Don't bully him. It's all good. I like the diversity in the chat. Andrea Calderon, or is it Andrea? Hopefully I hit it on one of the two pronunciations, going with the Niners. Kathy Parsons, San Francisco by 3. David Moore, San Francisco. Joe Caterly, San Francisco with a few dots. Does that mean that you're not confident In the prediction, SF Baby from Josh Erickson, Girl Fun Wave, how did the Chiefs lose? Because the Chargers are a pretty good team, and Justin Herbert is arguably the best thrower of the football in the NFL, maybe even better as a pure passer than Patrick Mahomes. That might be a hot take, but man, he can really sling it. Niners All Day Fam from David France. Michelle Tafoya on NBC is doing her sideline hit. Everybody is on their feet at Levi's Stadium. They're rocking their scarlet, red, white, and gold 49ers jerseys. Those are the jerseys that the Niners are going to wear tonight. They're going to be the throwback unis, paying homage to the early 90s Niners squads that were victorious in the Super Bowl, with Jerry Rice just balling out. Kyle Shanahan going into this game 31-35. What's crazy is that his 30-35 record through the first 65 games, that record was identical to guess who? Bill Walsh. How did Bill Walsh's career as the Niners head coach end up? Pretty damn good. So for those of you who are critical of Kyle Shanahan, be thankful that you have one of the best offensive minds that the game has ever seen, really, on your sideline as the head coach. I think he's going to be in his bag tonight. I'm looking for Jimmy Garoppolo to play much better in the first half than he did last week against Philadelphia. Jimmy G really struggled in that game. He was off on a lot of throws. But at home, not in front of a raucous environment, as the opposition, you're going up against a familiar foe in Matt LaFluer, who obviously, we know him and Kyle Shanahan have a lot of familiarity. He's 27-7 in the regular season, 2-2 in the playoffs. He's had a lot of success, but I think the Niners are going to be successful tonight. Rocking their scarlet, red, white, and gold unis with the classic gold helmets. The kick is underway from Levi's Stadium. Robbie Gould kicks it into the end zone, and we are underway from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Packers wearing their white jerseys, green lettering, with their yellow pants, green and white stripe. Aaron Rodgers, a report came out earlier this week that if he could have gone to one team this offseason, as those trade rumors really picked up, he would have picked the 49ers. Imagine what would have happened if that would have been the case. It would have been crazy to see Aaron Rodgers in a 49ers uniform. He's a Northern California guy. He went to Cal after he went to Butte Community College. Man in motion, Rodgers under center, first play from scrimmage. Marquez Valdes-Scantling in motion twice. Handoff up the middle goes to Aaron Jones. He's only going to pick up a yard or two. It was DJ Jones and Eric Armstead in on the tackle. And we are underway on Sunday Night Football. You're watching us live on the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Chase Sr. If you want the best 49ers coverage on the internet, this is your go-to spot. Hit that subscribe button. Handoff out of the shotgun once again to Aaron Jones. He's going to make this third down somewhat manageable for Green Bay. To the left of the center, pickup of a few that will bring up a third and short for the Packers. Packers able to get a decent push, but Fred Warner from the linebacking position able to come up and make a play. 3rd and 3 to be exact. Green Bay at their own 31-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun all by himself. Couple step drop. Lost it deep downfield. Pass is complete to Allen Lazard. They targeted K'Wan Williams, who's playing tonight, and that pass is complete, and it's a big gainer from Rodgers to Lazard, and the Packers are going to flip the field very quickly. Big play on 3rd and 3. Rodgers, great touch and great accuracy. Just a wonderful pass right over the shoulder of K'Wan Williams, and Allen Lazard able to reel it in stride. He was playing inside receiver, went out toward the sideline, and he was able to make the big play. So now the Packers are at the 26-yard line of the 49ers. We're less than 2 minutes into this ball game. Rodgers with a back to his right, looks left, can't find anybody, dumps it off to his right. That's going to be another first down. Aaron Jones picks up 11. See you, Chugs. Producer Jeremy saying bang, bang, Niner gang, in case you heard him. Last week against the Lions, Aaron Jones was really good. 23 touches, 67 yards, 48 yards receiving, and a few touchdowns. That's what he does. One of the better dual-threat backs in the National Football League. Rodgers, pass, tipped by Bosa. Rodgers is going to catch it and then get popped. That play was almost a disaster. Nick Bosa able to burst through the line of scrimmage really quickly to bat up the screen pass as Rodgers kind of mishandled the football. Bosa batted it up in the air. Rodgers caught it. So that's going to go as a pass and a completion for Rodgers and a loss of a couple. Kentavious Street in there on the stop. That backs the Packers up a little bit, bringing up a 2nd and 14. Niners with a 4-man defensive front. Fred Warner on the blitz. Niners bringing pressure. Rodgers escapes to his left. He's going to pick up some yards, slides down after a pickup of a few, and there's going to be a flag on the play. What is it going to be? Usually this is holding. The officials are pointing toward Green Bay. It's going to be a face mask on the Packers. This makes things interesting because it backs the Packers up and would make a potential field goal in a couple of plays a little bit longer if the Packers stall out here. It was Nick Bosa who got his face mask ripped. That allowed Rodgers to escape the pocket to his left. So that play will obviously be negated. And already on back-to-back plays, Nick Bosa has made an imprint on this ballgame. 276 people watching live right now, 145 likes. Every 200 likes, I take a shot of Fireball. Rodgers in the shotgun, 5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. Handoff to Aaron Jones. Nick Bosa there to blow it up again, and he tackles down Aaron Jones, right at the 39-yard line. Nick Bosa has been a dominant stud so far. 3 consecutive plays that he has completely altered. He was able to shed the block and take down Aaron Jones. Now it'll be a 3rd and long for Green Bay at the 43. So what looked like a easy field goal for the Packers, if they don't pick up any yardage here, they might have to punt. Rodgers, quick pass to his right to Davante Adams. He's stopped very quickly. What a play by the Niners defense. Who was it? There was a scrum there. It was Emmanuel Mosley who made the tackle. And that is a very good job by the Niners defense to give up the big play to Lazard. But then Nick Bosa took over the drive. It's a 4th and 31 for Green Bay. Long field goal attempt from Mason Crosby. Doesn't have enough. He sneaks it just inside the upright from 54 yards out. And that breaks the scoreless tie. What a kick by Mason Crosby. That kick would have been good from 64 yards on a day when Justin Tucker for the Baltimore Ravens at the buzzer banked in a 66-yard field goal, the longest in the history of the NFL, to win that game for the Ravens over the Lions. Mason Crosby says, you know what? I'm going to be good from 54 and flush it through the uprights. So the Packers go up 3-0 in the early going here. 10:06 left in the first quarter. We're in commercial break, so on the other side, we're going to see this 49ers offense. Pretty good opening drive for the Packers. Big play from Rodgers to Lazard, and then Nick Bosa on 3 straight plays backed the Packers up, put them into field goal position, and Mason Crosby came on to knock through a 54-yard field goal. What are you drinking today? Let me know in the comment section. For those of you on the West Coast, it still might be today around, 5:30 p.m. We're in Dallas, Texas, so we're on Central Time. It's 7:30 p.m. So what are you drinking today? What are you drinking tonight? I know we have people tuned in from all across the globe. Let me know. Noah GQ Pena, he's taking down some water. Pepsi from Shelly Dahlman. Josh Erickson saying, I'm not worried. Either am I. Rodgers is sweating from Josh Erickson. What did I say prior to the game? Niners have all of the makings on the defensive line of dominating this football game. And Nick Bosa dominated that drive. He turned it from being a potential 7-point drive to a 3-point drive. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, the 49ers can really take over this game at the defensive line of scrimmage. They didn't even really send a lot of pressure. Fred Warner blitzed on one play, but other than that, they were getting home with 4 guys. Ultras from Francisco Acosta, John Archbold, beer. Bosa is the man from Blue Sky. Soda and barbecue food from Harold Murillo. That sounds awesome. The Recess Massacre is drinking the Packers' tears. We have 330 people watching live right now. If we get to 200 likes in the next, let's say 30 to 60 seconds, I'm going to take a shot of Fireball. Every 200 likes, I take a shot. Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. Should be easy to do with this many people watching live right now. Kyle Shanahan rocking his white 49ers shirt with the flat-brimmed Shanahan hat. Red, 166 likes. I'm trying to get to drinking. Cracking a beer. Let's keep it going. Niners wearing the throwbacks. 75th anniversary throwbacks tonight. Scarlet red. A little bit of a different trim on the pants. Still the classic gold helmets. The trim on the pants is a little red and black. And the jerseys look just a tad different with the lettering. There's a black shadow around some of the numbers that are white. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Handoff to Kyle Juszczyk. Juice! Up the middle for about 5. He carried a couple of defenders for a couple of yards. Nice start on first down for Kyle Shanahan's offense. Jimmy Garoppolo so far this year is completing 71% of his passes, 503 yards, which isn't going to rock your world by any means. 2 touchdowns, no picks. Quarterback rating of 111. He's only been sacked once. 2nd and 6. So officially a gain of 4 for Juice. Bunch formation. Deebo in motion. Garoppolo over the middle. Pass complete to George Kittle. Move those chains and type your ones. Type your ones in the comment section for a 49ers first down. 356 people watching live, 192 likes. We get to 200. I take a shot of Fireball. Hit that thumbs up icon. And let's hope the Niners continue to move the football. Trey Sermon, rookie 3rd-round pick out of Ohio State, getting the start tonight because Elijah Mitchell is out. Juszczyk in motion. Pitch goes to Sermon. Tries to get to the line of scrimmage. Oh, it's going to be a loss of a few. They're going to give him some forward progress. He was brought down at the end of the play, about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's only going to be a loss of 1. Packers able to set the edge there. Outside zone play, and it really just got blown up from the jump. Kyle Juszczyk wasn't able to get on his man for the block, and Sermon kind of went opposite of Juszczyk's block side. 2nd and 13 now. Kittle in motion. Garoppolo over the middle to Ayuk. He makes the catch. Hasn't gotten a lot of snaps so far this year. Barely any catches, but he makes the catch there to make this 3rd down manageable. Producer Jack Lauderay went to Arizona State, just like Brandon Ayuk. He's a big Ayuk guy. 199 likes. One more. I take a shot of Fireball. Also continue to get those super chats in. 3rd and 6. What's Shanahan going to dial up? Trips formation to the left. Man in motion, it's Kittle. Ayuk at the bottom of your screen. Garoppolo pressured, throw over the middle, incomplete to Mohamed Sanu. Good play by Sullivan. No flags. That will bring up a 4th and 6. Garoppolo got pressured, had to step up in the pocket. Not a bad throw to Sanu. Pretty good play by Sullivan. We just hit 200 likes, so I'll pour up a shot of Fireball. Punt from Mitch Wishnowski, who's the NFC Special Teams Player of the Week last week. Bounces out the 2, trickles into the end zone. So that'll be a touchback for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense. 7:25 left in this first quarter. We're going to a commercial break. Here's our Super Chat menu. In the meantime, I'm going to pour up a shot because we surpassed 200 likes, and every 200 likes, I do take a shot. For a $1 Super Chat, I'll give you a shout out. $5 Super Chat, that's a beer cheers. $10 Super Chat, that's a beer chug. $20 Super Chat, that's a fireball shot. And for a $50 Super Chat, I will shotgun a beer live here on the show, and it won't affect me because I'm built different. So get those Super Chats in. Also, shout out to tonight's sponsor, BetUS, for powering tonight's watch party between the Niners and the Packers right here on the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Chase Senior. Give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram at Chase_Senior. No, I do not have a son whose name is Chase, making him Chase Senior Jr. and me Chase Senior Senior. Back to BetUS, though. The jokes are over. If you go to chatsports.com/49bet and you enter the promo code Niners125, you get a 125% deposit bonus, meaning you put $100 into your account, you get an additional $125 back. That's $225 to game with. Really a no-brainer. It's the best deal out there from any sportsbook, but you have to use that link and that promo code for that deal to apply. Michael James saying, nice shirt. Appreciate it. Stevie 100WL saying Chase Bank. I got that a lot growing up as well. Josh Erickson saying 3 blind mice. Harold Murillo saying D. Let me know this. What's going to happen on this next drive for the Packers? Touchdown, field goal, punt, turnover. I'm rooting for the latter two. Punt or turnover. That's what we need. 200 likes. Thanks to the Niner gang. Cheers to all of you. Here's a shot. Predict what's going to happen during this commercial break. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Marshawn, take it to the head. That's what I'm doing, baby. Darius Ali saying Hufanga should not be starting. Jimmy Ward and Jaquaski Tartt are a great safety tandem. ATG saying Sandra, thumbs up. Rita says, please name your son Chase so that he's Chase Senior Jr. I just feel like he'd get bullied throughout his entire upbringing, and I don't want that to happen. I'm nowhere close to having a son, so it's all good. Joe Caterly, at least hopefully. Wrap up. Michael Bruner saying punt. Joe Caterly saying turnover. Memphis Les saying Lego. It's a battle. Edgar Cuero, 3 and out from Goon Squad. Rodgers, under center. We're back from commercial. 3-step drop. Quick pass to Davante Adams. Pass complete for a first down on Emmanuel Mosley. Pickup of about 12 or 13 on the play. It was Rodgers, couple step drop, fired it to his right. Adams was open. Little stop route. Mosley there to make the tackle, as well as Jimmy Ward. Packers now at the Niners 32. Rodgers in the shotgun. A.J. Dillon out of the backfield. That's where Rodgers goes. He gets popped, almost loses the ball. Azeez Al-Shahir with a nice stick. Emmanuel Mosley also in the tackle. Marsh, you like those 49ers throwbacks? 75th anniversary. They're pretty nice. I like the black stripe with the red on the pants. And then the lettering is a little bit different. There's like a black glow. I like them too. Do you like the Niners jersey? Let me know in the comments section. Rodgers in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Rodgers steps back. Deep pass downfield. He's got a man open. It's Marquez Valdes-Scantling, and it's complete. So on back-to-back possessions, the Green Bay offense taking the top off of the defense. Jaquaski Tartt beat by the speedster, Valdes-Scantling. It was a 3-receiver setup to the left. Niners played a little press. And then Valdes-Scantling was kind of just left open, and he beat Jaquaski Tartt. And now they're officially inside the red zone. 19-yard line. Carry goes to Dillon. Only a gain of a couple. Zach Kerr there to trip up the big back and A.J. Dillon. So this Niners defense has gotten big played on back-to-back possessions, which has allowed Green Bay to flip the field. They knocked through a 54-yard field goal on possession 1. That's best case scenario on this drive with the Packers inside the red zone. Rodgers under center. Randall Cobb in motion. Pitch out to Aaron Jones. He doesn't have a lot of green light. And he gets stopped after a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Official's going to give him 2 yards before he was pushed out of bounds. That will result in a big third down for this Niners defense. Type your threes in the comments section. Big third down here for Green Bay offensively and for the Niners defensively. 3rd and 6. Josh Norman and Emmanuel Mosley are starting corners on the outside. Rodgers by himself in the shotgun. 5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap. Pressure. Bosa's there. Almost brings him down. Rodgers extends the play. Fires across the middle. Passes complete right at the goal line to Davante Adams. He did not get in, but Jaquiski Tartt with a big hit. Adams is fine. Niners defense is not. Rodgers had Bosa swipe at his arm, but he stepped up in the pocket and threw an absolute dart to Adams. He also had Zach Kerr right in his face. 1st down from the 1. Rodgers in the shotgun. It's 1st and goal. Aaron Jones to his right. Adams in motion. Then he comes back out, and wow, what a great play design and play call by Matt LaFluer. Davante Adams broke in as if he was going in motion, stopped around the tackle, broke back outside pre-snap, and then Rodgers was able to hit him in the flat. That confused the Niners defense. They were playing man-to-man, and they shifted over, and Adams was wide open. Josh Norman had no idea what to do. He was on an island, but I think that's more because of the great play call. So the Packers score on back-to-back drives. Extra point up and good, and Green Bay up 10-0. 3:19 left in this first quarter. It has been all Packers so far. Michael Henkel saying, A-Rod been destroying my Bears for many years. The DBs are trash from Austin Maxwell. They should have started Deommodore Lenoir. I have no idea why they didn't. Tart washed from Max W. I disagree. I think that's a little bit of an overreaction. Harold Murillo saying, let's go 49ers. Josh Erickson saying, shoot. DBs are getting roasted from Michael Bruner. That's true. So not a good start for San Francisco as we're in this commercial break right now. Let me know what you're eating today. I just had some spring rolls, needed something light. I feel like if I eat too much before I go live, I'm just not 100%, not firing on all cylinders. So I had to get something light in me. And of course, got the Miller Lights and the Fireball to my left as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We have 430 people watching live right now. I'm sure a lot of you are subscribed, but for those of you who haven't and you enjoy what you're watching, yeah, we're a very interactive YouTube channel. We like to entertain and inform. We hit you with daily videos, latest news and rumors around the 49ers, live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. We do watch parties like this one. 70,000 people joined us for Week 2 against the Eagles. 60,000 plus joined us in Week 1. We're trying to overtake that number here tonight. So hit that subscribe button and let a friend know that nobody's doing what we're doing here on the channel. 40,856 subscribers so far. Let's go to sub-only chat, Jack, if we can at some point. Try to get that sub number up. Support the show. More subscribers simply equals more videos. We're in sub-only chat right now. Let's do a who you got. Who you got? Type SF for the Niners, GB for the Packers. You can only comment right now if you are subscribed to the channel, so make sure you subscribe for the best 49ers coverage on the entire internet. We're in a commercial break. Let me know who you got. Type GB for the Packers as they are up 10-0. Type SF for the 49ers. Niners are going to have to do something they haven't had to do really at all this season, and that's come back, especially from a double-digit deficit. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, if you want entertaining and informative Niners coverage. Kickoff out of the end zone. That'll be a touchback, so the Niners will take over at their 25. $457 people watching live. We're getting closer to 500. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Little motion play to Deebo Samuel. Just running along the line of scrimmage. He has nowhere to go. Packers defense really played that well. So against some of these handoff motions and quick plays for San Francisco, Green Bay has had them all snuffed out. You'd love to see Shanahan go downfield a little bit more. Second and 10 as Deebo barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Deebo in motion again. Handoff to Kittle. He's got some space and some blockers. Almost picks up a first down. I think he's going to be about 3 or 4 yards short. Interesting play call to George Kittle. Deebo came in motion from the right side with a little like jet action. And then right after that, it was Kittle as the inline tight end to the right of Mike McGlinchey, who went in motion after Deebo and picked up a nice chunk. That'll make it 3rd and 1. Big play here. Garoppolo in the shotgun by his lonesome. He looks, scans the field, pass, almost intercepted, misfire to Kittle. He had him streaking across the field. Garoppolo was off platform, and that's what led to an inaccurate pass. That is a bad miss by Jimmy G. Take a look at the replay. 3 receivers to the right, Juszczyk and Kittle to the left. He had Kittle open. He kind of jumped up to throw it. Passes well off the mark. Mitch Wishnowsky, NFC Special Teams Player of the Week last week with the punt. Drives it all the way down to the 10. Fair caught by Rodgers. So now with Green Bay up 10-0, San Francisco needs a stop here. Can't go down 17-0 to Aaron Rodgers and this Packers offense. Aaron Foster saying threw off his back foot. He kind of just jumped up in the air, jumped up like this to try to dump it off to Kittle. And Garoppolo simply isn't athletic enough to make off-platform throws. We're in a commercial break right now. Bad start offensively and defensively for San Francisco. If you want a Niners win, let's get the good mojo and the good vibes going here. Smash that thumbs up icon and like the video. 242 likes right now. Every 200, I take a shot. We did just get a $5 super chat. This one coming in from Jen S. Can you show the game in your background? So because of broadcast violations, we cannot do that. But what we will do, live scoreboard, live play-by-play, live stats, live analysis. Also, I can take your questions all throughout the broadcast as well. Nobody's doing what we're doing here. We're entertaining and we're informative, and We do watch parties like this where 70,000 people joined us last week, 60,000 people in week 1. We're hoping to overtake that number here in week 3, but the Niners not off to a good start, down 10-0 with the Packers getting the ball on the other side of this commercial. So Aaron Rodgers already tonight. It's his 200th game, and he has displayed 2 beautiful deep balls, which has led to 10 Packers points. The first one, a beautiful ball that he dropped right in the bucket to Allen Lazard. That went for a big play, flipped the field. Packers ended up getting a 54-yard field goal from Mason Crosby. And then on the second drive, another massive play deep downfield to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And that led to a touchdown for Davante Adams later on in that drive. Rodgers, his accuracy has been so on point so far today. He's in the shotgun, sends a man in motion, handoff to Aaron Jones. On the ground, Green Bay really hasn't done much at all so far. They've just gotten torched through the air. Already Aaron Rodgers, 9 of 9 for 127 yards and a touchdown. He's been cooking. 2nd and 8. Packers at the 12. Handoff again to Jones. He'll pick up another couple of yards. And that will result in another 3rd down. K'Wan Williams, calf, questionable. Not good against this vaunted Packers offense. Rodgers in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers. He's by himself in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Another pass deep downfield. This time it is incomplete, but a flag on the play. That ball wasn't even catchable. That ball was not even catchable. It was 5 yards beyond Lazard. Didn't we put Titans on the Dropbox board or on the Newsbreak board? So pass interference, that is the call on Diamador Lenore. One-on-one coverage against Allen Lazard. I'm looking at the replay here. I mean, there's some arm jostling, but, that doesn't affect the play at all. Wasn't even a catchable ball. Now the Packers get the ball at the 41. Rodgers in motion. Handoff to Aaron Jones. Nick Bosa on the stop. Gain of about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. That's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We got a $20 super chat from Donald Alden. Let's see if the Packers take this snap before the first quarter expires. I think they're going to let it bleed, and they are. They wanted to see if the Niners would jump on a 2nd and 8. But with that, we're going to go to the second quarter with Green Bay up 10-0. Niners defense has gotten gashed by the big play on back-to-back possessions and then a pass interference call on the 3rd drive here. Has Green Bay inching closer and closer to midfield. So what's going to happen on this drive as the first quarter comes to a close? Type TD, FG, punt, or turnover. Let me know in the comments section right now what you think is going to happen on this drive. 485 people watching live, 261 likes. Now we're up to 530 people watching live because of that $20 super chat from Donald Alden. Going to take a shot of Fireball, and, man, might need to keep drinking if the Packers keep piling it on the Niners here. Not good. TDFG punt or turnover. We're hoping for a turnover here. I see people in the chat. Shelly Dahlman, Packers suck. Josh Erickson saying turnover. Carl Hauser, touchdown. Harold Gibble, punt. Clout Laser, turnover. Turnover from Spartier. Mauricio Gonzalez, I see ya. Wet Noodle 187, punt. The Mexicans going after Kyle Shanahan. I don't see why. It's more on Jimmy Garoppolo misfiring. The rookie needs to come in now from Ario. Look, when Jimmy Garoppolo has to throw off platform, it's not good. And he's had to do that a time or two tonight. But what's crazy is that Kyle Shanahan has called this game pretty conservatively, as if he doesn't want Jimmy Garoppolo to push the ball downfield. And at some point, you have to be aggressive. And throughout the first two games for San Francisco, they've been pretty complacent offensively and haven't really pushed the ball downfield all that much. So I do have a problem with how Kyle Shanahan is calling the game, and he's calling it like Jimmy Garoppolo is limited, and he's somewhat limited. That's why I've asked for Trey Lance at times to play sometimes more than he does, because he adds a completely different dynamic element to this offense. Let me ask you this as we're in a commercial break going into the second quarter. I got to take a shot to drown my sorrows here. Who you got? Type GB for the Packers, SF for the Niners. Let me know. Get those predictions in. I'm looking at the live poll. Be sure to get your votes in there as well. Niners, 86%. Packers, 14%. Producer Jack Lauderay killing the game on the ones and twos. Appreciate him as always. His mom's watching as well? Your mom's watching? Shout out to Mama Lauderay. 2nd and 8. Green Bay at the 42. Man in motion. Rodgers takes the snap. He has pressure at his feet. Able to dump it off. That's going to be a gain of about 1 for Valdez-Scantling. And there is a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. The pass broke upfield, but it was a late breaking play. So that leads me to believe it could be a hold on the outside. Ineligible man downfield. That makes sense. Because Rodgers took the snap, right? And he kind of like looked left, looked center. Pressure was coming right at him. So he just kind of flailed it up there for Valdez-Scantling. And because the Niners were able to get some pressure there, a Packers offensive lineman went beyond the line of scrimmage. So is Kyle Shanahan going to accept this penalty or decline it? Let's see. Penalty declined. So 3rd and 7 now, I believe, if my math is correct. This is a big 3rd down here. Nick Bosa has just had a terrific night so far. He has single-handedly just taken over this game. Nobody can stop him on the Packers offensive line. So 3rd and 8, to be precise. A.J. Dillon in the backfield with Rodgers. 4 receiver set, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Rodgers pressured. He's going to get sacked. Eric Armstead with yet another sack. He's 2nd in the league in pressure rate, and here he gets home. So too did Dee Ford, so he might get a half sack on that play. Eric Armstead lined up over the right guard, straight up bullied him. He took Royce Newman, who's the rookie out of Ole Miss, and he welcomed him to the NFL. Drops Rodgers for a sack and a loss of 7. Punt, underway, up, Ayuk goes to the near sideline, ball goes out of bounds. So the Niners will take over, I believe, inside their 20 because that was a pretty damn good punt. Big drive coming up for the Niners offense, down 10-0. The bow tie chaplain, he's back, saying, yes, we need a touchdown right now. Let's go defense from Johnny. We suck from Chris O. Wow, that entire pocket collapsed on A-Rod the entire time. It really did. Nick serving up pancake dinners, LOL. Play action. Garoppolo looking deep. He's got a man. It's Kittle, and it's picked off. Garoppolo intercepted. George Kittle makes the tackle on the return, and Jimmy G throws an interception on the play action deep pass, and now the Packers are going to take over yet again, and this time with the most favorable field position on the night. It was an RPO fake to Sermon. Garoppolo took a hit. Ball kind of fluttered out there for George Kittle, who was streaking down the seam around the 40. The pass was just beyond his reach, and that's just a great play by Jaire Alexander. What a play. Packers take over at the Niners 32. Chance to go up 17. Pass. Complete to Davante Adams. Makes a couple of guys miss. And now the Packers are knocking on the doorstep of the red zone. Rodgers took the snap. Quick throw out to his right to Adams, and he shook Jimmy Ward out of his shoes. That's why Davante Adams is arguably the best wide receiver in the game. 5 receptions for 39 yards already. Rodgers takes the snap, handoff to Jones, and he picks up another first down. This Packers offense has been humming. Matt LaFluer calling a good game, and the execution has been there for Green Bay. Royce Newman with a good block on DJ Jones. Took him off his spot. That freed Aaron Jones to pick up a first down. Packers inside the red zone. They're at the 12. Rodgers once again in the shotgun. Lazard in motion. Handoff to Jones. He's tripped up but still picks up 4 or 5. Pro Football Focus trolling Jimmy Garoppolo. They tweeted out a video of that pick and said, Jimmy G with a bomb to Jaire Alexander. The only problem, Jaire Alexander plays for the Packers and not the Niners. Packers so far, 158 yards to San Francisco's 25. Last week, Niners didn't pick up a first down in the first quarter for the first time since 2016. Jones with the give again. Almost tries to break a tackle from Fred Warner, but Warner brings him down. So yet another critical third down for this Packers defense. I think you're an interception or a bad decision away from maybe seeing Trey Lance. And I don't think that's a prisoner of the moment thing. And it's not like Garoppolo made a bad decision there. It was Jaire Alexander just playing center field, tracking down a fly ball at the warning track, covering up so much ground. It's a special play. 3rd and 4. Rodgers in the shotgun. 2 receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Rodgers is going to call a timeout as the play clock dwindles. He's going to talk this over with LaFluer. First timeout for Green Bay. Here's a $2 super chat from Theo Birch. It was an emoji, a red hand pointing up. Appreciate you, my guy. Is that a Jimmy Garoppolo bio picture? I believe it is. It's a foam finger. Foam finger emoji from Theo Birch. I'm not sure why that didn't register with our system. That's weird. Shout out to BetUS for powering tonight's live watch party between the Packers and the 49ers on the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I am Chase Senior. You can get a 125% deposit bonus by going to chatsports.com/49bet. Enter the promo code Niners125. Third and 4. Packers at the 5. Big down for the Niners defense. Valdez-Scantling in motion. Rodgers drops back. Pass in the flat to Aaron Jones. He gets stopped. He fumbles the football out of bounds about 1.5 yards short of the first down marker. Green Bay, are they going to go for the field goal here or go for it? The analytical play might be to go for it because, oh man, Josh Norman punched the football out there. It's a shame it went out of bounds, but that's where Aaron Jones already was. The thought process for Matt LaFluer, you go for it here, and if you don't make it, yeah, you don't get points, but then you have a Niners offense that's picked up less than 30 yards in the first quarter. They take over inside the 5. 4th and 1. Rodgers in the shotgun. Cobb in motion. Rodgers bobbles the snap. He's pressured. Pass incomplete. What a stop by the Niners defense. They come through. They got pressure on Rodgers. He had nowhere to go with the football. Josh Norman is pumped. That is massive. Big stop for the Niners defense. Type LFG in the comment section. Here we go. Was that a momentum-changing play in this game? We can only hope so. $5 super chat from Theo Birch. Appreciate you, my guy. Doing a great job, guy. Thank you, my man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for the best 49ers coverage here on the internet. We're at 40,888 subscribers. We're trying to get to 41,000 tonight. So if you want the best 49ers coverage that is offered on the entire internet, we have you covered. Live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. Live watch parties like this where we had 70,000 people join us last week, 60,000 in week 1. Whenever breaking news happens for the Niners, we have you covered with a video within the hour. That's been our play. We're informative, also entertaining. So hit that subscribe button. Are we in sub-only chat right now? We're going to take the sub-only chat off right now, but those who are commenting are the ones who are subscribed to the channel. More subscribers simply equals more videos. Sub-only chat is off. We did get another super chat. I also have to drink because of that last super chat, the one that came in from Theo Birch. Thank you, man. That's a beer cheers. And from G-Boys TV, $10 super chat means I have to chug this beer. So here we go. Thank you for supporting the show. We are up to, let's see, $61 in super chats. We get an $8 super chat. That gets us to 69. Here we go. Here's our super chat menu. Producer Jack, he is totally on it. His mom's watching, and he's just killing the game right now. $1 super chat, that's a shout out. $5 super chat, beer cheers. $10 super chat, beer chug. $20 super chat, that's a fireball shot. $50 super chat, I will shotgun a beer. And continued health for Mrs. Lauderay as well. Rodgers was fired up. Miscommunication at the line. He bobbled the snap, and then it was a really slow developing play, which allowed the Niners to get some pressure. Not an easy task for this Niners offense right now. Taking over inside the 5. So they're in the shadows of their own goal line at the 3. Garoppolo's in the shotgun. Trey Sermon to his left. Garoppolo looks left. Sermon drops the ball coming out of the backfield. You know, it wasn't the best throw, but Trey Sermon, as a third-round pick, has to catch that football. He really just has to, especially when you're trying to buy yards in a situation like this where you're backed up on your own goal line. $20 super chat from G-Boys TV. So we didn't hit 69, but we're at 81. So it's all good. I'll pour up a shot here in a second. Thank you, G-Boys TV. You're the GOAT. You're a legend. 2nd and 10. Niners at the 3. Use check in motion. Garoppolo to Ayuk. Catch made. It will be a 3rd and about 3. Got to move the chains here. You just have to continue the momentum from that defensive stop on 4th and 1. Have to. Ayuk's been active so far. That's good to see. Injury on the field for Green Bay, so we have a break in action. We're going to go to a commercial break. Hopefully that injury for that Packers defender isn't serious. I couldn't see a number there. Hey, do you want the 49ers to win this game? Let's get the good vibes going. The drinks are going because I'm pouring up another shot of Fireball here. But like the video if you want the 49ers to win this game. More than 600 people watching live. I'm sure almost everybody is a 49ers fan. 83% in the live poll going with the Niners over the Packers. If you want the Niners to win, like the video. Every 200 likes, I take a shot of Fireball. But because of that $20 super chat from, get this name right, from G-Boys TV, that's a shot. Thank you, man. If you want the 49ers to win, like the video. Jat, you got a Twitter L3 for me? Awesome, man. So I started here at Chat Sports on March 1st. I took over the 49ers report right around the NFL draft. This job, it's been a life changer for me. I love living in Dallas. I love working with guys like Jack. We got a great crew here at Chat Sports. We're truly doing something unique. But part of the unique blend of us here at Chat Sports is our ability to interact with everybody, our viewers who span all across the world during our shows, like we're doing right now, giving some shout-outs in the chat with the super chats and you getting your votes in, but also on social media as well. So if you guys could do me a favor, give me a follow on Twitter at Chase_Senior. The handle is right below. Give me a follow, and if you do, I will give you a shout-out. So give me a follow on Twitter at Chase_Senior. And I'll give you a shout out. Slide in my DMs. I'll even read your message on the show tonight as well. But give me a follow at Chase_Senior on Twitter or Instagram. It's the same handle on both. I'll give you all shout outs throughout the day. /night. Because depending on where you're at, could be daylight, could be nighttime. 3rd and 4. Garoppolo takes the snap. Pass over the middle to Ayuk. Oh boy, he got hit by Savage right around the line of scrimmage. It's going to depend on the spot, and he's going to be short, but one official is marking him ahead of the first down marker. That should be a first down. They're going to bring out the chain crew. Maybe they even review this, but where Samuel caught the ball, I thought he had reached the first down. Man, that was a risky pass. If it got batted up, that would have been a pick six potentially. It was Deebo, out-breaking route, then cut in. Made a really nice catch with Savage, who timed the route perfectly. And with where he caught it and had possession, that's a first down. Officials give it to him. What's Kyle Shanahan going to cook up here? Garoppolo's been spotty. He has an interception so far tonight, but it was a great play by Jaire Alexander, who's one of the best defenders in the league. Mark Hamai and Bitcoin Focus. Thank you guys so much for the follows. I greatly appreciate it. That's on Twitter. I'll pop over to Instagram here in a bit. Garoppolo, handoff to Juszczyk. That'll be a gain of a few, but not much doing there. They ran right around Daniel Brunskill, who's kind of the weakness on the Niners offensive line. And yeah, he kind of got beat there. Defender able to shed his block. On Instagram, thank you to Lawrence Black for the follow, as well as L. Clifford 75 and Po Prostu Rody. Garoppolo drops back, looking again. Pass over the middle, complete to Ayuk. Nice little gain there. He's going to be stood up. Forward progress stopped. He wasn't even taken to the ground. Strong play from Ayuk. Nice throw from Jimmy G. Gain of 20. It was Ayuk on Eric Stokes, the rookie cornerback out of Georgia. And it was really just a downfield button hook. And Garoppolo put it right on Ayuk. Handoff up the middle. I believe it was Sermon. He'll pick up 2 or 3, but that's about it. Sermon is one of those backs where over time he gets stronger. He establishes a little bit momentum, and he can take over the game with his long strides. But you have to feed him a little bit for him to get in a rhythm. And he only had 1 carry last week in his professional debut and suffered a concussion on the play. He got the start tonight because Elijah Mitchell's out. Garoppolo, split backs, pass to his left, complete to Kyle Juszczyk. Move the chains again. That'll be another first down. Type your ones. Clout Lazar, he's typing $500 in the chat. Does that mean you want to super chat us $500? If you do that, I will, what's something crazy I can do, Jack? You super chat us $500, I might take my shirt off. I mean, that's something I might have to do for a $500 super chat. You can also Venmo me that. And if you do that, I'll still take my shirt off. At Chase_senior. Garoppolo. Play action, under center. He's going to get pressured and he's going to get sacked. A massively negative play for the Niners offense. It was a play action, and as soon as Garoppolo set his feet to look downfield, he had guys right in his face. And Alex Mack just got beat on the play. That's the second time that Garoppolo has gotten sacked this year. 2nd and 17, loss of 7. Shanahan wanted to take a shot there. Still haven't reached midfield yet. They're at the 34.5 of green of their own, actually. Pass. Complete to Kittle. He's going to fight for a couple of additional yards. He'll pick up 16 of the needed 17 for a first down. I saw another $20 super chat. We'll get to that here in just a bit. It was Kittle on Sullivan. Took 2 hits and then picked up another couple of yards after he was finally taken down by a couple of Packers, including Savage. So that will be about a 3.5 yard. They're going to say it's a 3rd and 1. I think you sneak Jimmy G here. Injury on the field for Green Bay. It was Chandon Sullivan, who's been in the league 4 years out of Georgia State. Let's get to that $20 super chat. Theo Birch, he's giving us the stimmy tonight. $20 super chat, coffee tonight, guys. Drink one for me, though, bro. We got you. Coffee tonight, are you working overnight or you're just getting gassed up for this game? Depending on where you're at across the country. If you're on the East Coast, these games go late, man. They really do. Theo Birch, thank you for the $20 super chat. For that, I take a shot. do a who you got there, Jack. Oh, another $20 super chat. G-Boys TV saying double shots. Hey, Shirley, here's one. Oh, man, Fireball sometimes is gross. The cinnamon's either good or it's just not good. I'll be going for a run tomorrow morning before work. I was able to knock out 3 miles this morning. Needed to, because yesterday I watched college football for like 12 straight hours. Ate a bunch of barbecue thanks to my guy Harrison Graham, who works alongside me and Jack here at Chat Sports, and drank a lot of beers and seltzers. But the key, electrolytes throughout the day, little lemon water, fuel up with some H2O so that hangover ain't kicking. Who you got? Type GB for the Packers, SF for the Niners. Be sure to get those predictions in the comment section right now. Did get a couple more follows on Twitter from Adam X as well as G. Thank you for those. We have 669 people watching live right now. Love to see it. Once we get to 400 likes, I'll take another shot. So hit that thumbs up icon. I do have to take this shot because D-Boys TV said double up. Hey, we're doubling up. Chandon Sullivan was down for Green Bay. That's wearing a commercial break. We're about to come back. Beautiful skyline view of San Francisco. Golden Gate Bridge. Got the bay right there. Third and 1. Handoff to Sermon, and he's short. He actually lost a half yard. Why are they running right behind Daniel Brunskill? It makes no sense. Run to the left when you have Laken Tomlinson and Trent Williams. What are you doing, Kyle? And the play was all botched from the beginning because Alex Mack and Jimmy Garoppolo weren't on the same page. Shanahan's not going to go for it on a 4th and 1. He's going to bring on Mitch Wishnowsky. That's brutal. Another whistle on the field. What's this? Play clock hit 0. Goodness, this is ugly. So 5-yard penalty makes it a 4th and 6. Not a great punt from Wishnowsky, but it will bounce and roll to the 13. So with 4:48 left in the second quarter, Rodgers and the Packers offense going to take over with another opportunity to extend this lead. What's going to happen on this next drive? Type TD for touchdown, FG for field goal, punt, or turnover. Let me know. We'll do some shout-outs here. Thanks for getting us over $100 in Super Chats. We're at 121 to be exact. See, follow me on Twitter because I'm sending some tweets out throughout the game at Chase_Senior. You got to stop calling run plays to the Daniel Brunskill, Mike McGlinchey side. Why would you not go toward the Laken Tomlinson, Trent Williams side? It really doesn't make a lot of sense from a philosophical offensive play calling standpoint. It just doesn't. And tonight, Alex Mack is not playing well. Rodgers under center. Another deep ball. Look out. Intended for Davante Adams. Don't you dare throw a flag on Josh Norman. Hand fighting down the field. That can fly. Adams is going to call for the flag. Rodgers wants it too, but that's not a flag. That's good physical football down the field, and Josh Norman going stride for stride with Davante Adams is a pretty good sign. He wasn't with the team a month ago. So 2nd and 10 now. You force a turnover on downs here. You get the ball back, you score a touchdown, then you get the ball back in the third. That's how you flip this ball game. Rodgers into the flat to his tight end. Pass complete. It's not Robert Tonyan. Gain of a few. Only 4, so that will result in a 3rd and 6. So this Niners defense has buckled down a bit after giving up 10 points on the first 2 drives. Let's see what D'Amico Ryans dials up here. They've been able to get home with 4 pass rushers throughout the night. Warner, he's playing the blitz, but it wouldn't surprise me if he drops back in coverage. He does drop back in coverage. Rodgers, deep downfield once again, lofts it up in the air for Davante Adams, and they throw a flag. See, man, that's just bad. It's bad defense, and it's bad awareness of where the ball is. And what Rodgers has done, you got to give him credit. It's savvy. Some of these balls aren't even catchable, but he's just throwing them up in the air in hopes that there's going to be some contact deep downfield. This time it's on Emmanuel Mosley, who wrapped Davante Adams just a bit, but the pass was not even going to be caught. And that's happened a couple times already. Like, it's a clear PI because he wrapped his right hand right around Davante Adams' chest. Three penalties for 62 yards for the Niners so far. 1 for 15 for Green Bay. And just like that, the Packers go from being inside their own red zone to being at the 49. Almost on the Niner side of the field. Now they are after the run up the middle to A.J. Dillon. I mean, Rodgers has hit on 2 deep balls. One to Lazard, first drive of the game. Second drive of the game to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. But other than that, there have been 2 really bad pass interference penalties that have been 30, 40-yard penalties. Rodgers under center. Give goes to Dillon. On a 2nd and 4, he only picks up about 1.5, maybe 2. So another 3rd down. We've had a lot of 3rd downs for this Niners defense so far. Type stop. Type stop in the comments section. Almost 700 people watching live. We do have a Niners defender down. Dante Johnson. That's who's down. Saw another super chat come in. A couple super chats come in, I believe. Maybe I'm just catching up on these, Jack. G-Boys TV with the 10-piece and the 5-piece. That's $15, so I'll chug a beer. Sure, why not? We're in a commercial break. Screw it. What's the subscriber count? We gotta up our game there. All right, we are 103 subscribers away from 41,000. 103 subscribers away from 41,000. Josh Norman walking off the field right now. That's not great for the Niners secondary, which is already thin. So hit that subscribe button if you want the best 49ers coverage here on the internet. Watch parties like this. Live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, where we pass along the latest 49ers news and rumors, game previews, as well as mailbags. 3rd and 3. Rodgers in the shotgun. Looks left. Pass to Adams. The patented back shoulder ball. They've been working on that connection for years, and it was money right there. They targeted Deommodore Lenoir, who doesn't know much about that because he's a rook. With Josh Norman out, Lenoir getting the snaps on Davante Adams, and they're going after him. Back shoulder ball to Rodgers left. Easy completion on the 3rd and 3. And that will bring up the 2-minute warning. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. More subscribers equals more videos. Yes, we're entertaining. Yes, we're almost informative. We love talking shop, talking ball, and interacting with the Niner gang. So subscribe to the channel for the best 49ers news and rumors right here on YouTube. We do watch parties. We do live shows every Tuesday. I was getting into this a little while ago before we got to that big third down, but within our live shows on Tuesday, game previews, latest 49ers news and rumors, mailbags as well, where I answer all of your 49ers related questions. One of the big things that we're about here, audience interaction and making you a part of our show. So if you want to be a part of the Niner Faithful family, we're 103 subscribers away from 41,000. We're trying to get there tonight, and producer Jack is telling me we're less than that right now. So let's continue to get there. Also, shout out to tonight's sponsor, BetUS. This is the best deal that any sportsbook has to offer. Here's why. You go to chatsports.com/49bet and you enter the promo code Niners125. It's the best time of the year to lay some lettuce down and wager on some football games, even if you get shelled on back-to-back weeks like me in the NFL, even though I've been pretty good in college. But what this means is you go to chatsports.com/49bet and you enter the promo code Niners125, get a 125% deposit back. So you put $100 into your account. After you sign up and make that deposit, you get an additional $125 back. That's $225 to game with. You kidding me? It's a no-brainer. So one more time, chatsports.com/49bet. Enter the promo code Niners125. I'm going to put that link in the comment section right now. Put that lettuce down and be a man. That link is in the comments right now, as well as in the description if you miss it there. Predict the score. What's going to happen? Packers are driving. They could put up more points, at least 3. Seems inevitable here. Predict the score. How do you think this game is going to end up? I took the Niners -3. I almost put like $50 on the Niners. I ended up not doing it. I put 10 on them instead. But let's hope that this Niners offense can get it together because, man, they've been bad in this first half. We're getting shredded from Gabriel Clark. 49ers Adams saying calm down. I hope you're not talking to me because I'm pretty chill. Does he even read the live chat from Lowen Koenig? That's how I'm reading the live chat. Green Bay defense sucks. Put in the rookie from Nick Knack. The Bowtie Chaplain, I see you as well. So yes, we read the live chat. 1st and 10. Packers at the 29. Hand off to Aaron Jones. He goes right up the gut for about 4 or 5. Clock continues to tick. We're under 2 minutes here. 11 rushes, 36 for Aaron Jones so far. Travis McKay saying time to give Trey Lance a crack at it. Man, no snaps last week against Philly. I didn't hate that approach because that's a tough place to play against a pretty good defense, but this Niners offense is just not that explosive. 2nd and 4. Packers knocking on the doorstep of the red zone. They're at the 23. Rodgers toward the pylon to Davante Adams. Pass complete. He goes out of bounds at the 4. Nobody can stop Davante Adams right now. The connection with him and Aaron Rodgers is just really good. They're going back shoulder balls. First it was Deommodore Lenoir earlier on this drive. Now it's Dante Johnson. And when you have lower tier cornerbacks against Davante Adams, it ain't it. That's not what you want. That'll be another 1st down. Packers at the 4. Rodgers under center. Aaron Jones, the single tailback. They got a bunch formation to the right. Davante Adams at the top of the formation. Aaron Rodgers will call Green Bay's 2nd timeout. Oh, they're going to say a delay a game. So Rodgers didn't get the timeout off. Wow. You'd think he'd get the call there. That's bad by Rodgers to not get that snap off. So that helps out the Niners defense, which has already come up with a 4th and 1 stop inside the 5. They're trying to come up with another red zone stop again. ball back out to the 9. Rodgers with Jones to his right in the backfield. Adams to the top of the formation. Quick pass to his right to Robert Tonyan. He's going to pick up a few yards, and he'll get down to about the 4 or 3 before Azeez Al-Shahir was in on the stop, as well as Fred Warner. 2nd and goal now. Interesting formation there, and I liked it from the Packers. They had Davante Adams to the left. He was the single receiver at the top of the screen. And then they had kind of a bunch, 3 receiver formation to the bottom. Tonyan was a part of that. Rodgers took the snap real quick, fired it. Nice little gain there for positive yardage. That makes the 2nd and 3rd downs a little bit more manageable, barring any penalties or mistakes for Green Bay. Let's hope the Niners don't make any mistakes here. D'Amico Ryans needs to make adjustments from Harold Murillo. When Dante Johnson and Diamador Lenore on Davante Adams, it's just not good. Rodgers, once again, in the shotgun. Randall Cobb in motion. He joins Davante Adams. Give up the middle to Aaron Jones. He's untouched for a touchdown. Aaron Jones could have walked in, and he basically did. And now Green Bay has taken a commanding 16-0 lead on San Francisco for the 49ers home opener in front of a sold-out crowd at Levi Stadium. Allen Lazard with a good block on the edge on Nick Bosa. What an assignment there. Nick Bosa broke in, and Allen Lazard kind of just guided him in toward the interior of the defensive line, and then Aaron Jones went to the outside. Cut back to the outside, wasn't touched. Fred Warner tried to swipe him at the goal line, and that was about it. Aaron Rodgers is pumped up. So now, Green Bay up 17-0 on the 49ers. We're in a commercial break here. Shout out your city. Let me know where you're watching from here. I'll give you some shout outs. Let me know where you're watching from, and we'll give you some shout outs. Pivoting over to my monitor here. Where you at? Let me know. A lot of people are calling for Trey Lance. LA Music Sound, California saying Compton. Are you okay from gaming with Nate 25? Not really. Good thing we punted on 4th and 1. Midfield, right, Kyle? It led to a touchdown. I'm watching from hell, coming from the Mexican. Grand Forks, North Dakota. That one coming in from Rafael Uribe. Packers D sucks too. I don't blame Jimmy G, just bad play calling by Shanahan. I'm watching from San Ramon, California, from Kavanaugh Clift. Lance ain't ready. We got Hawaii from Gino Castillo. Noah GQ Pena saying coaching staff horrible. Canton, Mississippi from 49ers Adam. Save Trey for the future. There is no future. Man, people really get down very quickly. Denver, Colorado from Jeffrey. 45-0 from Gabriel Barg. Man, that would be a disaster. Jimmy G is trashed today from Michael St. Pierre. Yeah, he hasn't been good. My front porch from Amanda Carey. That's a good spot to watch a game. Let's pop up the Super Chat menu during this commercial break, Jack. We already have, let's see, $136 in Super Chats. If you want to continue to support the show, support what we do, and drink away our 17-0 sorrows, here's our Super Chat menu. $1 Super Chat, that's a shout-out. $5 Super Chat, beer cheers. $10 Super Chat, it's a beer chug. $20 Super Chat, fireball shot. $50 Super Chat, I'll shotgun a beer. We got somebody watching from Alaska. David McBride, shout out to you. Trenton Cannon takes the kick. Oh, he spurts through. Only has the kicker to beat. And he gets guided out of bounds, but Cannon with a splash play for San Francisco, and they needed it desperately. Cannon was signed by the Niners a week and a half ago. He took the kick about a yard deep, and number 49 able to spring free loose. Could beat Mason Crosby, so his teammates will give him shit for that, but that's a good clear out block. He got some good blocks downfield. You got to just run over the kicker here, man. It's Mason Crosby. He guided him out of bounds, but either way, Niners take over at the 33. Type LFG, we need a big play, and we got one. You see that, Roddy Cal? Garoppolo fires a pass over the middle to Kittle. 47 seconds and counting. That's a 1st and 10. Niners at the 22. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Pass to his right. Oh, my gosh. That could have been a pick six. Woo! That was not good. They hurried to the line to try to get a play off. The Niners do have 2 timeouts, but he threw well inside of Deebo Samuel. And that ball nearly picked off by the Packers. I think it might have been Jaire Alexander. That would have been a backbreaker. Niners with 3 receivers and White's head end with Kittle. It's Juszczyk in the backfield. Garoppolo looking over the middle. Pass complete to Mohamed Sanu. Another 1st down. He gets down to the 11. And they're going to take a quick timeout. Good call there. I like it. Alex Mack got to the ball as soon as Sanu got up on his feet, but still Kyle Shanahan going with the timeout. Type LFG. Let's get a touchdown here. Tulafono Silly is watching from Misawa Air Base in Japan. That is awesome, dude. Thank you so much for tuning in. He also says, let's go Niners. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. We're trying to get to 41K tonight. And even from that air base, you can tune in to the latest 49ers news and rumors, live shows, watch parties, mailbags as well. 1st and 10. Niners at the 11 after the big kickoff return from Cannon. They're not even playing Trey Sermon right now. Kyle Juszczyk's kind of playing a little running back. Garoppolo in the shotgun over the middle to Juszczyk. Oh, no. He catches it, gets down to the 6, and Shanahan's going to call another timeout. So now it's 2nd down, and you have no timeouts left now. So you have a couple of shots left. It's a 2nd and 5 at the 6. You need a touchdown here. You just need 7. You cannot settle for 3. And if Shanahan gets conservative here, I'm going to lose my mind. Need 7. You make it 17-7, you get the ball back in the 3rd. We need it in our lives. Garoppolo sends Sanu in motion. Ayuk, Samuel, Kittle, and Juszczyk also on the field. What the hell was that? Garoppolo's pass well behind Ayuk. I think he was expecting him to stop on his route, and Ayuk broke in. So now that will be a 3rd and 5. Take a look at the replay. Juszczyk was kind of wheeling out. And, yeah, Garoppolo expected Ayuk to stop. He broke in. Miscommunication there. I'm not sure who's in the wrong, but Kittle was wide open as he broke in on the opposite side of the field. 3rd and 5, and Matt LaFluer for Green Bay is going to call a timeout to try to get his defense set under defensive coordinator Joe Barry. Aaron Rodgers has had quite the day so far. He is 16 of 18 for 184 yards. 2 incompletions. Aaron Rodgers has his towel over his face. He can't bear to watch. Big play in the game here. Garoppolo has Juszczyk to his left. He sends George Kittle in motion. Garoppolo takes a snap. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. Any flag? Flag thrown. Pass interference. Mohamed Sanu able to draw the foul on Eric Stokes, the cornerback out of Georgia. So now the Niners will get the ball at the 1. 19 seconds left. No timeouts, though. Mohamed Sanu up on Stokes, and he got wrapped. There's no question. He got wrapped by Stokes. Sanu still able to get one hand on the ball, but that's a clear PI. It's a clear PI. So now, ball on the 1 yard line. Do you pass here? Kyle Shanahan does call a pass. Garoppolo flushed. He rolls right, and it's going to be a holding call. Oh, man, this is just not good. This is awful execution. Garoppolo got pressured. He flushed right, and it's going to be a holding call on the Niners. You got a gift getting that ball at the 1, and then you commit a penalty. Okay, so actually it's going to be a foul on each team. So penalties will offset. They're going to replay the down. 11 seconds left, though. Are they going to put time back on the clock? For the Niners, it was a hold on Brunskill, and he got a piece of his jersey as Garoppolo tried to escape right. 11 seconds left. No timeouts. No time put back on the clock. And Green Bay's going to call a timeout now. I mean, you got a couple of plays to take a shot at the end zone here. You're at the 1. If you had a timeout, ideally, you try to run it up the gut. But the matchup is with San Francisco right now, even with 11 seconds left and no timeouts. Now, you can't take a sack. That'd be disastrous. Has to be 2 quick developing plays and 2 passes to the end zone. 716 people watching live right now. Make sure you like the video. Every 200 likes, I take a shot. We're here doing live play-by-play, live scoreboard, live analysis, live stats, also taking your questions and super chats. First and goal from the 1 after the penalty's offset. Garoppolo, play action, pass over the middle, broken up. He had Ayuk. The ball was in Ayuk's hands, but he dropped it after it was broken up. Take a replay here. It was an RPO fake to Juszczyk. Ayuk should have caught that football. It was in his hands. It was a good ball by Jimmy G. Has to catch it. In that spot, he has to catch the damn football. 7 seconds left. We're bordering on disaster. Jimmy Garoppolo with Juszczyk to his left. He scans the field, and he throws the ball into the ground and gets hit and taken down, and the Niners are going to have to settle for 3 points with 2 seconds left. What an awful sequence. You can't get a touchdown at your own 1 before the half. I honestly think that even though you're scoring points here, if you convert on the field goal, the momentum still is with Green Bay. They're going to go for it. 2 seconds left, they're going to go for it. Wow, Trey Lance is in the game. Are they going to try to get him off sides? Trey Sermon in motion. Lance, he's going to take the snap. He's going to get the corner. He's in! Touchdown, 49ers! What a ballsy call for Kyle Shanahan, going for it with no timeouts on the 1 yard line. 2 seconds left in the first half. You bring in Trey Lance right off the bench cold. He takes the snap, gets the pylon, and the Niners score a touchdown. It was a bunch trips formation to the top. Lance had Sermon go behind him in motion. He took the snap and he got the pylon and he got in. What a monumental touchdown for the Niners. Type TD. Let's go. Huge play. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Snap down, hold down, kick on the way, and good. That can flip the ball game, folks. What a big play before the half. Bill Fisher, I saw your super chat coming in. We'll get to that here in just a second. Like the video if you're pumped up about that touchdown and type TD. Let's get the 400 likes right now. Awesome. Bill Fisher, he sent in some type of wild emoji / animation. It was a hippo. You're my guy. Thank you for the $20 super chat. I got to take a shot because of that. What a play from Kyle Shanahan. I got to tweet that. That makes up for Shanahan punting it away, 4th and 1 from midfield that led to a Packers touchdown. That's his second touchdown. Second career touchdown for Trey Lance. He threw for one week 1. Wow. What a play. Give me a follow at Chase_senior. Retweet my last tweet. Double shots. That was insanity before the half. I mean, the Niners offense was melting down there. And if they went into the half with only 3, I think that would have given the Packers momentum, even though the 49ers put points on the board. I don't even know why I'm putting the cap on. I got to take 2, right, Jack? G-Boys TV, you're officially a 49ers Report legend and Hall of Famer. You're on our Wall of Fame. He's had to have super chatted us around $100 tonight. Here's another one. And then Theo Birch, he's also a 49ers Report Hall of Famer on the Wall of Fame because he too has been throwing us a bunch of dough. $2 super chat, a laptop computer with work on the screen. That was an emoji too. Awesome. Hey, so what we're about to do right now is we're going to step away just for a few minutes. We're going to take a breather, get some food in us, get some drinks in us, and enjoy a little break during halftime. But we're going to pop up the scoreboard, and we'll be back for second half action in this third quarter. Let's hope the Niners are able to mount a comeback down 17-7 at the break. Aaron Rodgers has been borderline unconscious, 16 of 18, 184 yards and a touchdown. Aaron Jones, he has 12 carries for 39 yards and a tutty. Davante Adams, 7 receptions for 73 yards and a score. Jimmy Garoppolo has really just been okay, but once again, a big drive right before the half that was put in motion by the cannon kick return. That's why the Niners are able to put 7 on the board. Kyle Shanahan, 2 seconds left. Ball on the 1, no timeouts. He brings in Trey Lance for his first play since week 1, and he does a sprint left quarterback power, and Trey Lance able to get the pylon for the tutty. It's his second career touchdown, and the Niners able to make this a manageable game at 17-7. If they go down 17-0 or 17-3, it's just not looking good. It's a completely different game because the Niners are set to get the ball back to start the third quarter. And once they do, we'll be back right here live on the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Chase Senior. Sunday Night Football, 49ers Packers watch party. It's San Francisco's home opener, and we're going to be breaking down all of the drama, all the action in the second half. So stay tuned, get some food, get a drink. We'll be right back after halftime. All right, Niner gang, we're back. Second half action about to pick up from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. 49ers set to receive after they had kicked it away to start off this ball game. In case you're just joining us, wow, what an end to the first half. The Niners get down to the goal line after a great kick return from Cannon, who is back to receive, and his second kick return not going to be as good as the first, but they get past midfield thanks to the return from Cannon. They get down the field, and we have a situation where the Niners are at the 1-yard line with no timeouts. Jimmy Garoppolo just wasn't getting it done at all as the quarterback, and Kyle Shanahan has no timeouts with 2 seconds left from the 1. So what does he do? He brings in Trey Lance right before the buzzer, and they go with the quarterback sprint left. Trent Williams absolutely pancakes the dude. Lance runs it in to put the Niners on the board for the first time tonight. And that changed the momentum of this game, in my opinion. Now, we'll see if that carries over into the second half as Garoppolo dumps it off for Kittle on a play-action left pickup of a few. We had been talking about it throughout the broadcast that the Niners offense, it's been somewhat complacent. It's been somewhat conservative. They haven't looked explosive. The one time they tried to push it downfield, Jimmy Garoppolo was picked off by Jaire Alexander. You bring in Lance, and man, he got the edge, and he just has a different level of explosion as Trey Sermon gets the carry. He'll pick up about 1 or 2. He really had to work for it. Bring up about a 3rd and 2, I believe. We'll get you that exact measurement here coming up. Just a wild sequence to end the half, though. And it was Trey Lance who was on the field for that touchdown. He's on the field again for this 3rd and 1. Wonder what he's going to do now. Lance in the shotgun. Brings Juszczyk in motion. Juszczyk goes under center, and he's going to barrel forward. I love that play call. That's very creative. So Trey Lance was in the shotgun by himself. Juszczyk is kind of in the slot. Lance motions him in. Juszczyk was actually out wide to the right of Ayuk. He goes under center, takes the snap, and barrels forward for the first down on a 3rd and 1. Very interesting. I really like the play call. So 1st and 10 now. Niners at the 28. Garoppolo, quick pass to his left to Samuel. He's going to spring free. Deebo with the big gain past the 45, almost to midfield. He is the Yak King. He is the Yak Monster, and he showed why there. A first down and more as the Niners are about near midfield. Quick developing play. Garoppolo, laser to his left to Deebo, right in stride. One of those plays where you got to throw it ahead of the wide receiver. Samuel able to catch it ahead of him. Spring free for some good yardage. Niners are at the 47 of their own. Garoppolo, handoff to Sermon. Look at Sermon go. Cutback past the 40. 3 Packers are going to have to take him down, but Trey Sermon picks up about 15 on that carry. Niners offense starting to move. Great to see a little bit of explosion from Trey Sermon, and they're doing what I told them to do. I said in the first half, run to the Laken Tomlinson and Trent Williams side, and that's what they've been doing so far. Love to see it. Do not run to the Brunskill-McGlinchey side. That's the weakness of your offensive line. 1st and 10. Niners inside the Green Bay 40. Garoppolo, play action. Little pitch to Brandon Ayuk. He's going to pick up about 8. Reverse pitch to the guy out of Arizona State. Who is the bigger Arizona State legend? Brandon Ayuk or producer Jack Lauderay? Type BA or JL? I'm typing my JL. Because without Jack Lauderay, I mean, the show wouldn't be possible. JL in the comments section. 2nd and 2. Niners at the 29. Samuel once again in motion. Handoff to Sermon. He'll pick up the first down. That'll be a gain of about 5. Harrison Graham, I see you. My dog. Cooking us some great barbecue yesterday as we sat on our asses for 12 hours and watched college football and took down some sluggies, as he would say it. 1st and 10 for the Niners. They're at the 25. Garoppolo will bring Juszczyk into the backfield with him. He'll also send Deebo Samuel in motion, and this time, on a little bit of a jet sweep, the Packers are able to sniff that one out. Be 2nd and 9. Maybe even 2nd and even. He might have picked up a half yard there. Good opening drive for San Francisco. What you're seeing is what I had said. You score a touchdown before half in a momentous way like the Niners did. That carries over into the locker room. It carries over into the second half. That's what happened with the 49ers in this sequence here. Play clock at 5. Ross Dwelly in motion. Garoppolo gets the snap off. RPO to Sermon. Scans center of the field. Goes left to Sermon. Dumps it off to him, and he gets dropped for a loss of about a half yard or a yard. So now this drive is stalling. I'm sorry for the jinx if I did it to you. Really good play by Campbell. He followed Sermon out of the backfield. Garoppolo really had no place to go. He went through his reads. He started center, went left, then had to dump it off in the flat to Sermon. This will now result in a 3rd and 9. Garoppolo has Juszczyk to his left, Kittle to his right in the backfield in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's got time to throw. Pass. Caught. Complete. Deebo Samuel climbs the ladder, brings it down. That's a big first down for San Francisco. They're going to get up to the line of scrimmage and move with some pace here. Garoppolo had to throw that one high to get it over Chandon Sullivan, and he did. Pitch out to Deebo, who's playing a little running back. Makes a couple guys miss and a lot of flash for a pickup of 1, and that's about it. 8 minutes and counting. Kyle Shanahan with the Shanahan. Flat brim, red hat, white shirt. Niners rocking their 75th anniversary throwbacks. Garoppolo, play action. Rolls left. He has Trent Williams blocking for him. Pass will go out of the back of the end zone. He really had nowhere to go with it. Anytime the Niners have gone play action, roll left, Garoppolo's been pressured. And immediately, right when he sets his feet to throw. 12 plays, 75-yard drive that spans 7:15 so far for San Francisco. This game moving at a pretty steady rate. There have been a lot of critical downs here. I call them money downs, 3rd downs, 4th downs. You look back, and if you convert on them, it can change the complexion of the game. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Juszczyk to his right. Juszczyk picks up the pass protection. Garoppolo, pass into the end zone. Caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. 13-play, 83-yard drive. That lasts 7:19. And it's Brandon Ayuk who dots the exclamation point on the touchdown pass from Garoppolo. Producer Jack, he went to Arizona State. He's more of a Sun Devil legend than Brandon Ayuk, but Ayuk, he's a legend now. Catches the touchdown pass. San Francisco within 4, pending the extra point, which is up and good. We have a 3-point game just like that. 30 minutes ago, if I would have told you Niners down 17-14, you would have said, Chase, you crazy, bruh. But we here. It is weird, man. Jimmy Garoppolo has really redeemed himself, I should say, the last 2 weeks after awful slow starts. They got to figure out a way to start these games faster. Against Philly, against Green Bay, but you'll take it. Garoppolo, I mean, he's been scanning the field. He went through his progressions, and then he found Ayuk, ripped it, tutty. Shout out to the sponsor for tonight's watch party, BetUS, the best sports book in the game right now. And if you want a game and lay down the bread, you can do so. Chatsports.com/49bet. Enter the promo code Niners125. You get a 125% deposit bonus. So when you put $100 into your account, you get an additional $125 back. That's $225 to game with. I took the Niners -3. I need him to come up with the dub for the show and for the bank. Dave in the desert with this $10 super chat. Make sure you use that link in that promo code, by the way. I'm going to throw that in the comment section of the video right now. Dave in the desert, he tunes into us all the time. Appreciate you, my guy. He says this with the $10 soupy. I think Trey will fire these guys up. Do you think Kyle will put him in? Well, Trey Lance, that touchdown run to end the half, maybe that fired everybody up going into the locker room because that drive was very, very good to start the third quarter. Here's our super chat menu in case you need to be reminded. Dave in the desert needs no reminders because he's a real one. $1 super chat, that's a shout out. $5 super chat, beer cheers. $10 super chat, that's a beer chug. $20 super chat, fireball shot. $50 super chat, I will shotgun a beer. And because of Dave in the desert's $10 super, gonna chug a beer here. Who you got? Let me know. Type GB for the Packers, SF for the Niners. Get those votes in our live poll as well. 1,726 votes so far. 76% riding with the Niners, excuse me. Don't want to give you a heart attack there. Good point here in the comment section from Aaron Foster. Pat Tillman, that is your ASU guy. The only argument is who is number 2. Pat Tillman is an all-time legend. Rest in peace to a man who died serving our country. Great linebacker at Arizona State and with the Arizona Cardinals. He had everything set up for himself for a successful professional football career. 9/11 happens. He elects to serve our country overseas and ends up passing away, but his legacy lives on forever. There are Pat Tillman scholarships out there, which are huge. So let's pay homage to Pat Tillman, who is the true Arizona State legend. Aaron Foster, thank you for that comment. But Jack Lauderay, number 2. Brandon Ayuk, number 3. 1st and 10 for the Packers. 7:35 left. Packers haven't seen the ball in a long time. We'll see if that kind of messes with their flow offensively. Rodgers under center. Pitch out to Aaron Jones. He's got some daylight. He'll pick up about 7. Tripped up by Jaquiski Tart, but not before a nice little gain for Aaron Jones, one of the better dual threat backs in the league. Josh Norman is out, by the way. Chest injury. K'Wan Williams, questionable with the calf. Chris Barnes, concussion. Second and 3, Rodgers to Adams. Threw that ball near the sticks. It was behind Adams. He made a terrific catch. Azeez Al-Shahir with the stop. That'll translate to a 3rd and 1. What's D'Amico Ryan's going to dial up here for the Niners defense? $17-14 ball game. More than halfway through this third quarter. 6:20 and running. Rodgers in the shotgun. Aaron Jones to his right. 3 receiver set. Niners only bring 4. Pass over the middle. Dropped by Davante Adams. Once again, it was a little bit behind him, but I think Adams should have made that play. Fred Warner dropped back in coverage. Maybe he altered the view and the vision for Davante Adams. We take a look at the replay. Fred Warner was streaking downfield just to get to Adams, but he did beat his man off the line of scrimmage. D'Amico Ryans is pumped up. Packers going to punt it away. Type LFG in the comment section. That's a big stop for San Francisco. Punt is away. Ayuk on the return. He's going to field it. He's going to move forward for about 7-8 yards. Positive gain on the return. Niners offense going to come back on the field, led by Jimmy Garoppolo. But first, we're going to go into a commercial break. Right now, on the 49ers report, I don't think my subscribers are updating, Jack. Yeah, my subscribers aren't updating. That's fraudulent. It went down. How is that even possible? We got purged. YouTube purged us. Let's see if that's right, though. That can't be right. The YouTube purge, as we just kill the game here. That's what they do for us. See, yeah, my number's now at 40,890. Yeah. All right, y'all, we are 110 subscribers away from 41,000. It'd make my night if we were able to get there tonight. So for all of you watching right now, just hit that red subscribe button down below. If you love the Niners and you love the Niner Gang and you want to be a part of the faithful family here at Chat Sports, hit that red subscribe button down below. Let's get to 41,000 subscribers tonight, and hopefully 41,000 of us can celebrate with a Niners win tonight. They were down really big early in this game, and they're mounting quite the comeback. 17-zip, and now it's 17-14. We're less than 100 subscribers away from 41,000. So help myself, producer Jack Lauderay, and the entire Chat Sports team out by hitting that subscribe button, because let me ask you this. Do you want the best 49ers coverage on the internet? Well, this is your spot. And if you subscribe, turn on your notifications. Anytime we push out a video, you will be notified. We hit you with the latest rumors, hit you with the latest news. Live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. That is PM. We're not waking up early to do all that. Even though we would for the Niner Gang. We do watch parties like this. 70,000 people joined us throughout the night last week. 60,000 in week one. Let's continue to grow the faithful family, and let's continue to mount this comeback. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate the support. I formation for San Francisco. Hand off to Sermon. Another positive gain. He'll pick up about 7. Kyle Juszczyk on the lead block. Love to see some old school football mixed in with some spread outside zone concepts. Looking at the replay, that Garoppolo touchdown to Brandon Ayuk, that was nice. Kind of like an option route for Ayuk. He could have broken out or stayed put, and good thing he stayed put and just kind of broke it back, because Garoppolo able to hit him. Swing pass out to George Kittle. He'll be dropped potentially for a loss, maybe of a half yard. Good tackle by Savage. He got the ankles of George Kittle, and he never let go, like a kid with a candy bar. People are saying I never read the live chat, which is hilarious because we give shout-outs throughout the entire broadcast. Lowen Koenig, this is the second time he said he never reads the live chat unless you're giving him money. That's completely false. I give shout-outs throughout the entire night, man. But I'm also doing play-by-play to inform and let people know what's going on with this game here. So, Garoppolo drops back. He got popped on the backside. I think Trent Williams might have gotten beat there and Garoppolo got hit hard. That altered the throw. It was Smith who got around the edge. Juszczyk didn't chip him, and Williams went inside, which opened up a free lane to get a shot on Jimmy G. Mitch Wishnowski out for the punt. Drills it to about the 10. Not going to be a return at all, and it's Cannon with the tackle. He has been a special teams stud tonight. It was his kick return right before halftime that led to the first Niners touchdown, and then Cannon makes another play on the tackle there. More than 800 people watching live. We appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for the best 49ers coverage here on YouTube. Who you got? Let me know. Type GB for Packers, SF for the Niners. Get those predictions in. Bad X Mike says, shout-outs are reading the comments. That's what they are. Bill Fisher saying, haters gonna hate. Facts from Kavanaugh Clift. LFG Niners from Harold Murillo. Beast Mod SF. E. Josenberger SF. Theo Birch with some kissy lips. I could use a kiss. Miss my girl. Chris O SF. Harold Murillo SF. Give him money and he will read your comment. Lowen Koenig. Well, you didn't give me money and I read your comment. Bodied. But yeah, when people give us cheddar, of course we give them a shout out. Did you say we had a super chat come in? Yeah, super chats are prioritized. So of the almost 41,000 people who have subscribed to the faithful Niner gang who support the show and give us a super chat, of course we're going to read them. Of course we're going to give them super chats, but I'm still giving super chats here. Fur, your boy Soldier saying got him. Shout-outs are not reading the comments? I don't even know what y'all are saying, man. Give him $5 and he will blow you from John Hudd. Pause. That's not the case. Johnny going with the Niners. Niners going to win, no doubt, from 40 life. George Garcia saying, I still say put Trey in the bench. Jimmy, what the hell are we going to do with 2-yard passes and handoffs? We need to start throwing the ball a little bit further, portraying. So he wants Trey Lance in the game. Theo Birch going with the Niners. He's giving us the stimmy. John Hudd saying, just kidding, man. I got you, bro. This is all in good fun, man. But regardless, I am still here and supporting nonetheless from Bad Mike. So if reading the comments is not a shout-out, what is? If we're saying, Papa Dude, we need a turnover, that's a shout-out, in my opinion. Packers offense back on the field. We're back from commercial break. Rodgers in the shotgun. A.J. Dillon to his right. Pass right outside the right hash to Davante Adams, just short of that first down marker. Davante Adams, after an incredible first half, hasn't done much in this second half, but a big reason for that, the Packers have had one offensive drive. Chris Orr saying, just say shout out. That's a lot of words when I'm live for 4 straight hours. Aaron Rodgers. He's going to put Davante Adams in motion. Give goes to Dillon. He'll barely pick up the first down. Javon Kinlaw rustled him to the turf. Gotta say, the grass at Levi Stadium looks pristine. And let me say this too. All turf fields across the NFL should be banned. There are way too many injuries that happen on turf fields across the National Football League. Sup from the Dino coming in from Whitney Kings. San Bernardino, appreciate you. Play clock at 1, continues to dwindle. Rodgers gets the snap off, dumps it off for A.J. Dillon. He got pressured. And on a 1st and 10, they'll get about half of that. 2nd and down. John Lynch watching on. He's standing up. If I was a general manager, I wouldn't sit down either. I'd want to oversee how my squad's doing. John Lynch, a great safety for the Bucs as well as the Broncos, was elected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame just a few short weeks ago. 4 receivers. Rodgers has been primarily in the shotgun today. Quick pass, quick trigger to Davante Adams. He'll pick up another Packers first down. Fred Warner on the tackle. Just a classic play from Aaron Rodgers. Take the snap, pivot right, fires quick. That's the bread and butter for the Packers offense as Adams kind of went into the flat. Was able to shake Azeez Al-Shaair. Rodgers put it right on him. Allowed him to turn upfield to pick up additional yards. Davante Adams now 10 receptions for 90 yards and a tutty. Rodgers moves under center now. Sends a tight end in motion. Pitch out to Dillon. He's got some room, and the physical runner will pick up a good chunk there. The draft pick of Dillon last year didn't make a lot of sense, but he certainly runs hard. Only 23 years old, played his college football at Boston College. Got drafted round 262, so right at the back half of that second round. As we know, Aaron Rodgers did not like last year's draft with Jordan Love being selected. He also said over time, and there were reports this week, that if he could have picked one destination this offseason, Aaron Rodgers would have liked to have gone to San Francisco. Dillon, give up the gut. Only a gain of a couple. So we'll get a 3rd and short for Green Bay. Javon Kinlaw, very powerful play against the run there, able to make the stop. Former first-round pick out of South Carolina. To be exact, it'll be 3rd and 2. Rodgers in the shotgun. He's by himself in the backfield. Fred Warner, is he going to blitz or not? He drops back in coverage. Niners send 4. Pass over the middle is incomplete. They're going to whistle Fred Warner for a pass interference call on Robert Tonyan. So Warner played the blitz, and then he dropped back in coverage, sprinted with Tonyan, made a decent play on the ball, but he's going to be whistled for a pass interference. Let's check out the replay. Tonyan went down the seam. Good throw from Rodgers. See, what I hate there is that there's hand fighting along the route, right? But Tonyan is swiping away Fred Warner. So, look, Fred Warner had his jersey. They're going to call that nowadays in 2021 against the defense because all of the rules favor the offense. But, like, in a situation like that, you'd love to see 2 great players in Tonyan and Warner battle it out downfield. Rodgers give out of the shotgun to Jones. He's going to pick up 11 and another Packers first down. And that will end the 3rd quarter. So right before the quarter ends, Packers go with a little bit of pace offensively, and we go into the 4th quarter with the Packers driving and the Niners down 17-14. We got a $5 super chat that came in from Bad Mike. Okay, I've said it last time, but you disagreed. Our secondary needs to pull their head out of their asses. I said that the secondary has been bad today. And I said that the secondary, when Josh Norman goes down and you're going with Dante Johnson and Norman against Davante Adams, and then because of the Norman injury, you got to go with Amador Lenore against Adams, it's not good. I don't know if you said that before tonight, but I have said tonight that, yeah, the Green Bay offense has targeted the Niners secondary. It looks as though we're just not on the same terms tonight, but it's all good. We keep it moving. Thank you for that $5 super chat, Bad Mike. My homie, appreciate you. And hey, we can disagree. I love open-minded conversations, man. You can't have enough of them here in 2021 without people getting hurt. You can disagree on things, and two things can be true at the same time. It's all good. All good. Peeking over at the chat, what's going to happen on this drive? Let me know. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Theo Birch saying, where do we go from here? 49ers better be on the phone with Sherman tomorrow. That one coming in from Alfredo Urias. A previous video from Bad Mike. Yeah, I mean, I've said the Niners secondary is very thin. People too soft from Bill Fisher. Got to get a better pass rush from Keith Stanley. Yeah, Nick Bosa early was great, but they've doubled him up a couple of times already on the edge since then because he was wrecking the game. But the Niners defensive front as a whole, they really haven't been able to get after Rodgers all that much, but that's been by design from Green Bay's side because there have been a bunch of quick throws from Rodgers. Goon Squad saying field goal. LFG 49ers defense from Harold Murillo. Amen. Niners looking for a win today. They get Seattle next week coming off an ugly loss against the Vikings. That's back-to-back L's for Seattle. So you get a really hungry Seattle team next week. Rams still undefeated at 3-0 after a nice win against the Bucs. They look very good in doing so. Sean McVay was on one. Deshaun Jackson looked like 25-year-old Deshaun Jackson. And then the Cardinals beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. So the Cardinals and the Rams atop this division at 3-0. Niners trying to keep pace. Start of the fourth quarter, it's going to be a big quarter for both teams here. Niners looking to go to 3-0. Green Bay looking to go to 2-1. Green Bay inside the red zone. Nick Bosa digging his cleats into the turf. He's looking to get after it. Give goes opposite side of Bosa to Aaron Jones. Successful play and a positive play for the Packers. They go right side with it. And officially, it will be a gain of... Officials having some trouble with this one. Gain of 4. Niners, 3 defensive pass interference penalties so far for 81 yards. Not ideal. Rodgers in the shotgun. As Jones is in motion, he gets the handoff, and he'll be stopped after he gets to about the line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit more. So another big third down. Type your threes. Type your threes in the comment section. Get those threes in. 3rd and 4. Big play in the game here. Personnel for Green Bay, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Rodgers, he's in the shotgun all by his lonesome. Takes the snap. Nick Bosa coming around the edge. Rodgers into the end zone. Oh, it's caught. Over the outstretched hand of Deommodore Lenoir. What a dime from Aaron Rodgers. Sometimes you just have to pay respect to great players. And that was a great throw from Aaron Rodgers. Deommodore Lenoir had a beat on the ball and jumped up, but Rodgers dropped it in right beyond his reach. You can't throw a better ball than that. It wouldn't have surprised me if Lenoir got a fingertip on that football, but it was a great throw from Aaron Rodgers. Type F. Extra point up and good, so the Packers go up by 10. Justin Relaxing Music saying, done deal, San Francisco lost. I mean, we have 13:27 left in the fourth. What a throw from Rodgers. Man, that's special stuff. Aaron Rodgers' stat line so far tonight, it's kind of crazy, actually. The efficiency has been unreal. 21-24 for 219 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's only been sacked once. Garoppolo, on the other hand, 17 of 27, 142 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. He's been sacked once, twice all year now. The Packers are looking like a team the last 2 years that made it to the NFC Championship game. And Aaron Rodgers has really just dialed in. I said that I'd give y'all some shouts for giving me a follow on Twitter. Thanks to Adam X, G, Mark Hamai, Bitcoin Focus. Good looks on the follows there. And on Instagram, let me pop over there. Thank you to We4444, Nathaniel Moreno, 3D for Adam, X Stardust, and Niners for Good. You guys are the best. Love talking Niner football with the Niner gang. Continue to give me a follow on Twitter and IG. I'll give y'all shout-outs. Gary Sanderson, thank you, my dude. We're in a commercial break now with the Niners down by 10. Really good response drive from Green Bay there. That was only their second drive of the entire second half. Kendrick Perkins chiming in. Rodgers dropped that motherfucker right in the breadbasket. God bless America. Carry on. Cannon takes the kick. Not even going to get back to the 25, so not a great return there for San Francisco. Sorry, this is a kid show. Or is it? I'm Bad Mike. Alexander Robeson. Gary Sanderson. Thank you for the follows on Twitter, peeps. Good looks on that. 445 likes. Because we are at 400 likes, I do have to take another shot. Pretty monumental drive for the Niners offensively here. Garoppolo. Pocket muddied. That play just blown up. Rashawn Gary. Really good pass rush. He's been excellent tonight. Garoppolo gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe even a loss of a half yard, but Rashawn Gary, McGlinchey went inside and left him unblocked, and then Trey Sermon had to upend him, but he still got around the ankles of Jimmy G to disrupt the play. Not a bad block attempt by Trey Sermon, honestly, but Gary tried to go for the strip sack. Garoppolo held on to the ball. He now has Sermon to his right in the backfield. Garoppolo steps up in the pocket. He's going to get sacked again. So pass protection breakdowns, and once again, it's Rashawn Gary. With the sack of Garoppolo. That's back-to-back sacks, I think, if they mark that other one a sack officially. Gary has really been a stud tonight for Green Bay. He beat Mike McGlinchey off the line and completely overpowered him, and then when Garoppolo stepped up in the pocket, he just went to his right, threw McGlinchey to his left, and easy money. Here's for 400 likes. All right, Garoppolo, he has Kittle to his right, Juszczyk to his left. Max protection here. Garoppolo on a 3rd and 14, steps up in the pocket, lofts a ball downfield. Is it going to be a pass interference? Yes, it is. Once again, it's Eric Stokes who gets called for the PI on Brandon Ayuk. No question. No question. Ayuk was going down to the field. Ayuk had Stokes dripped all over him. See the replay here. I mean, Ayuk was already falling. Would have been a very hard catch, but Stokes had a little bit of his left shoulder. That's what the official probably saw, but Collinsworth and Michaels don't think it was a flag, but Niners will take it. Garoppolo, RPO, over the middle, diving catch. Is it complete or incomplete for Mohamed Sanu? Complete. They're going to try to get up to the line to get this ball snapped fast. Replay shows, man, I don't know if it's a catch. I don't know if LaFluer would want to challenge that, though, because Sanu kind of caught it like this, and then the ball hit the ground as well as he gripped the point of the ball. Matt LaFleur is going to challenge this, I believe. It's obviously a big play in the game, but Sanu caught it like this, and let's say that the BetUS L3 was the ground. He kind of caught it like this, and the ball also simultaneously hit the ground. It jostled just a tad. This is going to be a very close play. Now, they marked it as a reception. I think there's going to be enough evidence there to potentially overturn it, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I am sure that BetUS is the best sports book in the game right now, and I am sure that you will, of course, be satisfied if you go to chatsports.com/49bet and enter the promo code Niners125. Why would you be satisfied? Because if you put $100 into your account, signing up with that link in that promo code, you get a 125% deposit back, which means you put $100 into your account, you get an additional $125 back. That's $225 to game with. And stay tuned for our post-game show. We'll be putting that up on the channel after the game is over. I'll tell you how you can get sent a free 49ers jersey by signing up with BetUS. Chatsports.com/49bet. Enter the promo code Niners125. Do you have a $2 super chat I do want to get to? Not much, but let's go Niners. $2 super chat. I'll drink to that. Shout out to you, Christian Bernal Avila. Hopefully I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. If we had a voice-to-text line, I could ask you, but we pop your name up on the screen, and I give you a shout-out. Thank you, Christian, for the $2 super chat. We're $5 away from $200 in super chats. Who wants to be the lucky one to get us to 200 bones? You support the show, we appreciate you. We're in a commercial break now. Officials are going to be reviewing whether or not Mohamed Sanu made the catch or not. I'm bad, Mike. That's a funny tweet. He tweeted me at Chase_senior. Follow me if you want. He said, would Ryan Leaf look like Tom Brady going against the 49ers cornerbacks? Yeah, they haven't been good, mostly because they're depleted. You really miss Jason Verrett, man. It's unfortunate what happened to him. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. We have 900 people watching live and counting. If you want the best 49ers coverage on the internet, we have you covered on the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, as always, Chase Senior. We do watch parties like this. We go live every single Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. When breaking news happens, we hit you with the show within the hour as we push out a video. And also the latest news and rumors in a very entertaining and informative way. Nobody's really doing what we're doing here at Chat Sports. That's why we've been able to grow as much as we've grown on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel. 270,000 plus subscribers. So subscribe to the 49ers Report. Matt LaFleur is losing it on the sideline. That tells me this play might stand, which then takes a timeout away from Green Bay. I think it should stand. Ruling on the field stands. You know, it's a really tough play. If they marked it incomplete, it would have been incomplete. But because they said it was complete, it's hard to overturn it, because while Sanu, and they've changed this rule of late, while Sanu caught the tip of the ball and the 3/4 of the ball hit the ground, he still displayed some control throughout the process. And for the Niners, hey, we'll take it, right? San Francisco now inside the Green Bay 35. Kittle in motion. Bad snap. Garoppolo picks it up, but it's okay. He picks it up, and he probably picks up around 5 or 6 on the broken play. Bad snap, ball on the ground, and Garoppolo picked it up and ran ahead for a few. Who's this on? Oh, my gosh. That's on Alex Mack. He didn't even snap it to Jimmy Garoppolo. Didn't reach him. What'd you say, Jack? 60 subs away from 41,000. 60 subs away from 41,000. Let's go to subscriber-only chat if we can. As we come down to the wire here. Garoppolo, 2nd and 6 in the shotgun. Looks to his right to Kittle. Pass over the middle to Juszczyk. Juice! Pass caught for a first down. Move those chains. Are we subscriber-only chat? We are subscriber-only chat right now, meaning those of you who are commenting are the ones who are subscribed to the channel. And if you want shout-outs, if you want to be a part of the faithful family and get into the comment section to chop it up with the Niner gang, subscribe to the channel and hit that red subscribe button down below. Kavanaugh Cliff, I like supporting your channel, man. What'd you say, Jack? Oh, okay. That's from Lowen. Lowen says, if the Niners come back, he'll donate $100. Bet. Garoppolo, pass over the middle to Deebo Samuel. It's caught. Garoppolo has done a good job of going through his progressions tonight. Little side sling. Check that. It was Mohamed Sanu. Garoppolo dropped back, little pump, went right, still looked, and little side sling, 3/4 arm slot. Garoppolo this half, 10 of 12 for 88 yards. He's under center now. He sends Deebo in motion. 2nd and 1. Give goes to Juszczyk. He gets stopped, but then he gets forward and springs free for a big gain. We're 50 away from 41,000. 50 subs away from 41,000 subscribers. Smash that subscribe button down below. Support the channel if you like what you're seeing. We've been live for hours now for this watch party. We've been having a blast doing so, and the Niners are about to score. Like the play call from Kyle Shanahan. He had 2 backs. Garoppolo faked the pitch. Little handoff to Juszczyk. Now we're inside the 5. Garoppolo, handoff to Juszczyk again. He's going to get down to around the 3. It'll only be a gain of 1. That will bring up a 2nd and goal. So much motion and misdirection for Kyle Shanahan's offense, and guess what? Trey is coming into the game. Trey Lance is coming into the game. Type Trey in the comment section. Type Trey and subscribe to the channel if you want Trey to score here. Trey Lance in the game for Jimmy Garoppolo. 2nd and goal. Niners inside the 5. Precisely at the 3.5. Lance, RPO. He's going to roll right. Pass to the back of the end zone to Ayuk is incomplete. There's a flag, though. Is it a holding on Green Bay? Or is it a holding on San Francisco? Big call here. Niners down 2 scores. 7:51 left. It's going to be a holding against the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down. Holding on Shannon Sullivan. So Lance had Deebo to his right and a back behind him, and Shannon Sullivan grabbed George Kittle. That was going to be Trey Lance's read, and Kittle had fallen to the ground. So as Lance rolled right, he didn't have Kittle. He did have Ayuk in the back of the end zone. But now Garoppolo will come back in. I formation. Let's do some smash mouth football. Garoppolo to Trey Sermon. Dives ahead. Touchdown, Trey area. Trey Lance first had his 2nd career touchdown earlier. Now it's Trey Sermon with his 1st career touchdown. It's Trey area in the Bay Area. Niners cutting into that Packers lead. I formation, smash mouth football. Trey Sermon, the rookie 3rd round pick out of Ohio State, had a nice little hole there, opened up by the left side of the line as George Kittle and Trent Williams paved open some space. Trey Sermon dives forward, touchdown 49ers, extra point up and good, and we now have a 3-point game. 3-point game with 7:48 left. What a block by Williams and Kittle to spring free Trey Sermon. We're 40 subscribers away from 41,000. We have almost 1,000 people watching live right now. If you like what you're watching, if you're a Niners fan, if you're coming across us saying this Chase Senior cat is very good looking, producer Jack just killing the game, this watch party is dope, this is where it's at, subscribe to the channel. But in all seriousness, free daily videos, live shows every Tuesday, watch parties for every 49ers game, latest news and rumors, 49ers breaking news. We hit you with the video within the hour. All of that and more. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 41,000 subscribers right now. We are subscriber-only chat right now, meaning those who are in the chat are the ones who are subscribed. Ruben Mendez just subbed. Thank you. Shout out to you. Francisco Acosta saying San Francisco. Adrian Estrada, I see as well. Harold Murillo, barbecue and pizza during the break. Keith Stanley saying, take it off subscriber-only chat so I can unsubscribe. You're not a real one. Wesley Patton, let's go defense. Gary Street, good. By the way, lame to being forced to sub, just saying. Why is that? No one's forcing you to subscribe. But we appreciate those who have made us the largest 49ers news and rumors channel on YouTube. Ruben Mendez saying we got the momentum, LFG. Trey Area in the Bay Area, Big Poet from Kurt J. Esther. The Bowtie Chaplain. All right, D, do or die. Love your stream. Alcohol and TW from Adrian Estrada. Trey, North Dakota from Rafael Uribe. Any relation to Juan? Wesley Patton, 21-24 is the score prediction. So 24-21. Harold Murillo, Sermon touchdown. Marshawn, Ice Trey, first and goal Niners from Wesley Patton. It's funny because those who are saying, that's lame that it's subscriber-only chat. These are free videos and we don't put it behind a paywall. So, I mean, nowadays, you got to be able to pump out coverage, and we do it for free, and people are still complaining. That's unfortunate, but it's all good. We keep moving forward. $5 super chat from Bill Fisher. I got you, man. Let's go. That gets us past $200 in super chats. Thank you, my guy. I got to crack another beer. We're 15 subscribers away from 41,000. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll celebrate once we get to 41K with a shot. I'm pretty sure I took a shot for 400 likes, but every 200 likes, I do take a shot. Still can't believe we got that call from Papa Dude. Kind of agree there. But, they said it was a completion for Mohamed Sanu, so I took it. $5 super chat, thank you. 7:48 left. Aaron Rodgers drops back, pass, deep downfield, pass broken up. What a great pass breakup by Jimmy Ward. And Davante Adams took a monster hit coming down, and he is on the turf, slow to get up. I'll tell you what, he's looking into a daze. It doesn't look great for Davante Adams. Hopefully he's okay. He got sandwiched and hit really hard by Jimmy Ward and Emmanuel Mosley. Let's see where Ward came in. He hit him in his chest. So he didn't hit him in his head. It's a clean hit. We're 5 subscribers away from 41K. But man, that was a stick by Jimmy Ward. An absolute stick. Two subscribers away from 41K. Hit that red subscribe button. More than 1,000 people watching live. Let's all pray for Davante Adams. He took a shot from Jimmy Ward. Hopefully he's okay. And we hit it. 41,000 subscribers. We hit it. Thank you so much. You can take the subscriber-only chat off. Thank you for continuing to make us the largest 49ers news and rumors channel out there on the internet and on YouTube. Niner Gang, I greatly appreciate you. Sub-only chat is off. Keith Stanley says, congrats. You did say that you were going to unsubscribe, so hopefully you stay subscribed. Thank you, Keith. Marshawn, I'm currently in Colombia. I appreciate this stream, man. Marshawn, we got you. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. Derek Estep, I just subscribed. Give you a shout out. My man, thank you so much. You can all say that you were here for the 41K from Spartier. Kiwi Warrior. I love kiwis, by the way. Underrated fruit. They call it the hairy fruit. Ward from Isaac Wilkinson. Hope he is okay. I know I'm a 49er fan. Never want to see anyone hurt from Michael Queller. I agree. Derek Estep. I told my girlfriend you would give me a shout out. Shout out, Derek. I won't steal your girl, but I'll give you a shout out. You guys are the best, honestly. We appreciate it. Yeah, no celebrating anybody being hurt. Nice one, Chase, from Fletch. Let's go Niners from ATG. The chat is flowing. I was number 41K from Coach Tim. Thank you, Coach Tim. I just subbed myself from Jamie Monroe. Kiwi as in New Zealand from Spartier. So we got people tuned in literally from all around the world. You guys are the best. Appreciate you greatly for making the 49ers Report a part of your day. I'm definitely a subscriber from Marshawn. Old school hit from Randall Dickerson. It really was. Broadcast saying helmet to helmet, but it looked clean. I thought it was clean too because Ward came in and hit him in the chest. Great channel. Loving it here in the UK from Mark Potter. Thank you so much. I need a girl. Shout out from Kurt Jester 1. Davante Adams has walked off the field under his own power. That's a great sign. Glad Davante Adams is okay. He's one of the best wide receivers in the game. So Davante Adams into the tent now, and the Packers going to be without their star wide receiver at least for a little bit. We'll continue to keep you updated. Rodgers under center. Aaron Jones, split eye. Rodgers deep downfield, pass well ahead of Marquez Valdes-Scantling. They're reviewing this Davante Adams play again. Third and 10 for the Packers. Huge down here for this Niners defense. Type stop. Got to get a stop. Got to get a stop. 4 receivers and 1 tight end. Play clock goes down to 0, and Green Bay is going to call a timeout. That's their second timeout. They only have 1 left. Some weird clock management from Matt LaFluer throughout this game. They also lost the challenge, or lost the timeout, I should say, because of that challenge on the Mohamed Sanu catch. Davante Adams back in the game. So I think he just got the wind knocked out of him because he got hit right in the chest, and that's what will do it to you. Third and 10. 24-21, Packers on top. 7:36 left. Huge down here, huge play. Niners looking to mount a comeback. Davante Adams back on the field after going inside the 10. Packers at their own 25. 4 receivers, 1 tight end, same formation before the timeout. Niners send pressure. Rodgers downfield, pass. Too long for Davante Adams, incomplete. Rodgers is kicking himself for missing it. He had Adams open. There was a sliver of space for him to drop that ball in. Adams was inside. Jones was on the outside. Adams broke out, and Rodgers had him. He just misfired. Pass too high. Jaquiski Tartt came over the top for coverage. Ayuk to receive the punt. He does. Received it at about the 10. He'll get to about the 25. So Garoppolo and the Niners offense back on the field. They're going to take over at the 25-yard line. Garoppolo under center. Pitch out to Trey Sermon. He has the edge. He'll pick up a few. About 3 or 4. Trey Lance on the sideline waiting for his next moment. Clock ticking. 7 minutes and counting. The Niners can realistically drive this ball all the way down the field and milk the clock. If they score a touchdown, you win by 3. We've seen them go on long drives, not just in this game, throughout the season. Garoppolo under center again. He sends Juszczyk in motion. Play action to Sermon. Garoppolo, pass to his left to Sermon. He's going to get tackled immediately after a gain of a few. There is a flag on the play. What is it going to be? Roughing the passer? Let's find out. Roughing the passer. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yee-yee. Roughing the passer on Jaire Alexander. He came in on the blitz. Garoppolo got rid of it, and he hit him up top. He kind of hit him like this. And look, 5 years ago, it's probably not a penalty. But when you hit a quarterback around the dome, they're going to call it. And that's what Jaire Alexander did. He had a terrific and a brilliant interception on Jimmy G earlier. But he gets flagged for roughing the passer there. So that's a 15-yard penalty. So Niners now have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield. I'll give you the precise yard marker here in just a second. Right at the 47. Ayuk in motion, goes back out to the outside. Garoppolo under center, pitch out to Sermon, get back to the line of scrimmage. He loses 1. Interesting here. You can see Kyle Shanahan trying to go with a physical downhill approach. He's had Garoppolo under center, and they've been run heavy so far on this drive. That will result in a 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Again, I said this earlier, but when you run to the side of Daniel Brunskill and Mike McGlinchey, I don't love it because that's the weakness of your offensive line. Go Tomlinson, Trent Williams side. Garoppolo is pressured. He's going to escape. Oh, he falls down for a sack and a flag. He tried to escape on a banana route out of the pocket. He tripped and a flag came in. Is that going to be holding or illegal hands to the face? Garoppolo seems like he's hurt. He is. Tripping on defense. Oh my goodness, what a bailout call. Automatic first down, Adrian Amos. He gets called for the tripping. So he tripped Garoppolo out of the pocket. That's a great call by the official. That's why Garoppolo is down in pain. So Amos just stuck his left foot out as Garoppolo tried to do that banana route outside of the pocket. And that's why Garoppolo fell. LaFluer can't believe it, but that's a great call. It is a tripping call. So now 49ers have the ball in Green Bay territory at the 44. Sanu in motion. Garoppolo over the middle, pass. That is a risky ball. Incomplete. Jaire Alexander on the PBU. It was intended for Deebo Samuel. Good coverage there. He threw it into double coverage. Don't like that decision. You're playing with fire. Because you throw that into double coverage, there's nobody that's catching Jaire going the other way. 5:08. 2nd and 10. Niners still at the 44. Garoppolo under center. George Kittle in motion. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Garoppolo. Oh, no. Is that a fumble? They're going to replay this. Garoppolo threw the ball down. They're going to say it's a fumble because they let the continuation of the play happen. Oh, no, it's going to be a fumble. He threw it backwards. Oh, that's going to be the game. Garoppolo got pressured, and he threw the ball down and backwards. That is a fumble. It's going to be Packers ball. It's going to be the point of release as to where it came out and where it dropped, and it went backwards. It's going to be a fumble. That is a brutal fumble for Jimmy Garoppolo. So now the Packers get it at the 38 with 4:58 left. Inexcusable turnover for Jimmy Garoppolo. Straight up brutal. Now, you still have 3 timeouts, 4:58 left, and the 2-minute warning. And Green Bay has the ball at the 38 of San Francisco. So you force a field goal here, you still have a shot. Touchdown, game over. Aaron Jones right up the middle. That's going to be a pickup of about 13. So now we're playing a clock game here, and the Niners defense has to come up with the stop. 1,200 people watching live right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now. Hit that red button for the best 49ers coverage on YouTube. Free daily videos, live shows every Tuesday, watch parties like this. We have you covered with breaking news within the hour, and we hit you with the latest news and rumors. 1st and 10 for Green Bay at the 26. Rodgers, handoff to Aaron Jones up the middle for a gain of about 3 or 4. Fred Warner in on the tackle. Caitlin Saxton-Wallace saying stop. Make a stop from Adalia. Stop from Jamie Monroe. 49ers come on from Ayo Chippy. The 49ers choked. Why is he still in, dude? Oh my God, from TYK Legacy. Come on from Anthony D. Lanoy. Put Lance in, we will win from Football Fusion Darion. Rodgers, 2 receivers to the top of the formation, single back with Aaron Jones. Man in motion, handoff up the middle to Jones. He'll pick up about 2. Cutting him down there. Good play on the interior by DJ Jones. 3rd and 4 now. Aaron Jones walks off, limping. That's notable because he's lethal in the pass game. So Packers without a weapon here. Randall Cobb comes in. Davante Adams is in. Allen Lazard, Mercedes Lewis. 3rd and 4. Rodgers in the gun. A.J. Dillon to his left. He's going to try to get the Niners to jump off sides, and he's going to call a timeout. That's the last one for Green Bay. So on a 3rd and 4, Rodgers was trying to do what he does and get the Niners defense to jump off sides. They didn't bite the bait, so he calls a timeout. What a massive 3rd and 4 here. Niners still with all 3 of their timeouts as well as the 2-minute warning. Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. Every 200 likes, I take a shot of Fireball. I think with 1,300 people watching live right now, we should be able to get to 600 likes within 30 seconds. Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. I'll take a shot of Fireball. It's been chilling here all night. 3rd and 4. Up to 532 likes, 551. Continue to like the video. 3rd and 4. 2 receivers and a tight end. Rodgers in the gun. A.J. Dillon to his left, so no Aaron Jones. Rodgers, back shoulder ball. Great coverage by Emmanuel Mosley. Pass broken up by Mosley in the direction of Davante Adams. Green Bay is going to have to settle for a field goal. It was 1-on-1. Mosley against Adams. Top of the formation. Back shoulder ball, and Mosley was facing Adams stride for stride. The ball actually hit Adams in the gut, but because Mosley was right on him, pass incomplete. 38-yard field goal. Mason Crosby, snap down, hold down, kick on the way. It is up and good. So with 2:39 left, Green Bay takes a 27-21 lead. Is Jimmy Garoppolo going to be able to redeem himself after that awful fumble? Buckle in. We're in for a ride the final 2+ minutes of this ball game. It was a 3rd and 4. Aaron Rodgers tried to link up with Davante Adams and Emmanuel Mosley, going step for step with them on the outside. 1-on-1 coverage, no safety help. Rodgers tried to do the patented Rodgers to Adams back shoulder ball, but Mosley, he was right with Adams. Good defense there. Niner secondary has been picked apart tonight by Aaron Rodgers. They come up with a big stop there. 1,300 people watching live. We've surpassed 600 likes, so I got to take a shot. Crosby's kick into the end zone. No return for San Francisco as Cannon outstretches the arms. Niners will take over the 25, looking for a game-winning drive. In case you're just joining us and you didn't see it live, Jimmy Garoppolo, as the Niners were moving to try to go up 28-24, Garoppolo on a play action threw the ball backwards into the ground, which was technically a fumble. So that led to the Packers putting up a field goal. But Jimmy G with a chance to redeem himself. Niners start the drive at the 25. Garoppolo, pass to his left. Is that going to be a backwards pass as well? They're going to say, yeah, but if it goes out of bounds and it's a backward pass, it's the spot of the ball is where the Niners resume the next play. They're going to say incomplete pass, but that was close. So 2nd and 10 now. Shot for 600 likes. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want the best 49ers coverage on the internet. 1,400 subscribers, or 1,400 people watching live right now. I'm sure many of you are subscribed, but if you haven't, subscribe. Garoppolo, pass, downfield. He's looking for Deebo Samuel. Pass broken up by Eric Stokes, the rookie cornerback out of Georgia, one of the better cornerbacks in the 2021 NFL draft class. It was 1-on-1 coverage. Deebo, Stokes. Deebo with an out-breaking route. Really good coverage from Stokes. Deebo still had a shot at it, so it wasn't a bad throw by Garoppolo. Would have had to have been a one-handed catch on the far sideline for Deebo, but it gets broken up. 3rd and 10. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Juszczyk to his left. Pass over the middle, complete to Kittle. Kittle springs free. He's to the 50, down to the 45, 40, inside the 40, to about the 36 or the 35. Bang, bang, Niner gang. What a big completion from Garoppolo to Kittle on a 3rd and 10. Niners offense on the move. They're in Green Bay territory. It was Kittle out-breaking route and then able to pick up some yards after the catch with the physical running ability that has become so ordinary from George Kittle, breaking a couple tackles, using the stiff arm. Let's go. Type LFG or type 1 in the chat. That's a big first down. That'll be the 2-minute warning on the dot. How about that for timing? Type your ones. George Kittle with a massive play after the catch on a 3rd and 10. Garoppolo did a good job of scanning the field. He found Kittle, who sprung free on an outbreaking route. And now the Niners, with 2 minutes, 3 timeouts, currently driving, have a chance to potentially steal this game from Green Bay. We have 1,500 people watching live right now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for the best 49ers coverage on the internet. This is the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, as always, Chase Senior. Hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at Chase_Senior. We hit you with the latest 49ers news and rumors. Live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. Last week, for a watch party just like this one between the Eagles and the Niners, we had more than 70,000 people join us throughout the day. Hopefully, we're going to overtake that number tonight in Week 3, Sunday Night Football. What an epic finish we have for you right here on the channel, so subscribe if you want more coverage like this. When breaking news happens with the Niner gang, we push out videos within the hour. There's a reason why. We're the largest 49ers news and rumors channel on YouTube. We have a die-hard fan base. The Niner gang is very faithful, very passionate. We appreciate you, and thanks for making the 49ers Report a part of your day. Come be part of the Niner faithful family. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Pass over the middle. Broken up. Pass intended for Deebo Samuel beyond the sticks. He got lit up. And I don't think you make that throw if you're Jimmy G, but you escape with no harm done. I like Jimmy G being aggressive, but he's got to be selective aggressive. 1:57 left, play clock at 10. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Garoppolo to Mohamed Sanu. He had to get rid of it because he was pressured. He ended up on his back. Green Bay brought a little pressure there. I think it was a little stunt from Lowry, able to get in on Jimmy G. Let's see. He's lined up against Brunskill. He just straight up did a spin move on him and able to hit Jimmy G. Another big 3rd and 10 here. It says 2 seconds on the 4th. That is not right. We have 1:53 left in the 4th. Scoreboard glitch. It also happened on the broadcast. Garoppolo drops back. Pass to his right. Oh, it's somehow caught by Deebo on Jaire Alexander. A contested catch. Jimmy G gave him a chance. That's going to be a Niners first down. It was a jump ball, basically. And Deebo had to box out Jaire Alexander, took the ball right out of his grasp. Huge play from Deebo. So far through 3 weeks, he's been one of the best wide receivers in the game. 1st and 10. Niners at the 24. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Pass in the flat to Kittle. He's going to pick up a first down. And more. Kittle down to the 11. 1:09 left. 49ers still have 3 timeouts. Clock continues to tick. Kyle Shanahan calling in the play to Jimmy Garoppolo. The Niners are on the doorstep. They're at the 12. Mohamed Sanu in motion. Garoppolo in the gun. Drops back. Pass over the middle to Juszczyk. Bodies up a defender. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Niners tie it up. What a play after the catch from Juice. Caught the ball around the 3. Leveled up his defender. Barreled into the end zone. We're tied up at 27. 8 plays, 75-yard drive that spanned 2:02 for the Niners, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. 1,600 people watching live right now. Get into the chat. This thing is crazy. Robbie Gold on for the PAT. Snap down, hold down, kick on the way. It's good! 37 seconds left. Niners up by 1. Packers with no timeouts. Aaron Rodgers is going to have some time to try to matriculate down the field. He doesn't have to do much work because the Packers are only down 1. What a recovery from Jimmy Garoppolo after that bad fumble to come back from that and lead a touchdown drive. All right. So it's a 28-27 game. Kick goes out of the end zone. So now Aaron Rodgers and the Packers will take over at the 25. Mason Crosby is the Green Bay Packers field goal kicker. He's already been good from 54 yards tonight. So without any timeouts, it is not out of play for Rodgers to put the Packers in a position to win a walk-off field goal. Rodgers in the shotgun. He's all by himself. 4 receiver set. Rodgers drops back. No pressure from San Francisco. Pass over the middle to Adams at midfield. He catches it. He gets tackled at the 50. Clock ticking. 25. 24, 23. They're going to have to spike it. Rodgers does. Again, important to note, no timeouts for Green Bay. That was a pickup of about 25 from Rodgers to Adams. Really good touch on that ball from Rodgers. We take a look at the replay. Adams was out wide, bottom of the formation. He crossed over. Fred Warner was in coverage. He leaped up. Couldn't get a hand on the ball. He was about 4 inches away. Packers directly at midfield. Right on the 49ers gold helmet. Rodgers takes the snap. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. Azeez Al-Shahir made the diving attempt, but that ball was into the ground. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 because of the spike. 16 seconds left. Green Bay is limited here without any timeouts because if they target the middle of the field, they might run out of time. They're going to have to target the sideline, so DeMeco Ryans has to be wary of that, calling these defensive plays. Everybody at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara on their feet, waving white rally towels. Rodgers in the gun, over the middle. Pass complete again to Davante Adams to the 32. Clock at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Rodgers will spike it. He gives a pump of the fist. It is going to be a long field goal for Mason Crosby. We'll get you the exact distance here in just a second. Mason Crosby, 11 of 18 on lead-changing field goal attempts in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter or overtime. He's 3 for 3 since 2019. He has already made a 54-yard field goal tonight. This is going to be for 51. You make it, you win it. You miss it, you lose it if you're Green Bay. And for the Niners, they're trying to buckle down here. Mason Crosby in warm-ups, according to NBC, was making 61-yard kicks, and his 54-yard field goal earlier on would have been good from 60-plus. For those of you joining us, make sure you subscribe to the channel. 2,100 people watching live right now. This is your go-to spot for the best 49ers coverage on the internet. Kyle Shanahan already took a timeout to try and freeze Crosby. It's going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 seconds left on the clock. Snap down, hold down, kick on the way, and it is good. Packers win 30-28 on a walk-off field goal from Mason Crosby. What a game at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara as Green Bay wins it at the buzzer on a 51-yard field goal from Mason Crosby. Your final, 30-28. Two NFC heavyweights going back and forth, and it's the Packers who end up on top. Crosby drilled it. It would have been good from 60. Right down the pipe, right down Broadway. What a game from San Francisco tonight. Mason Crosby. Walk-off field goal. Look, I know a lot of Niner fans are probably asking themselves, man, that's bad defense. How do you let Rodgers link up with Davante Adams for that big play to lead to the field goal? That's just GOAT stuff. That's just one-of-one stuff from Aaron Rodgers. That's all it is. And you got to give it to the greats. There's really not much that you can do. And in that spot, Aaron Rodgers was just great. Not much you can really say. That's a hell of a football game right there. I mean, for the Niners to come back from 17-0 to take the 1-point lead late, that was pretty impressive. Jimmy Garoppolo, I thought, really after that slow first quarter, ended up playing a pretty decent game. And, that's just a battle of heavyweights. And you have to appreciate and admire greatness. That's really what you got to do, man. That is a great, great football game. Got to give credit where credit is due, because Aaron Rodgers took over that drive from the 25 and then put the Packers in a position for Mason Crosby to just drill that 51-yard field goal to win it for the Packers. That gives the Niners their first loss of the season. So, Jack, what are we going to do? Pop up the scoreboard. We'll work on postgame? All right. So for those of you watching right now, 1,100 of you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you for making the 49ers Report a part of your night. Myself, producer Jack, we are going to put together our post-game show. We'll be putting that up on the channel within the next few minutes. So be sure to tune into that. Subscribe, turn on those notifications. Therefore, when we push out that video, you will be notified. Thank you to everybody for tuning in for this watch party. What a game on Sunday Night Football as the 49ers go down 30-28 in a back-and-forth thriller from Santa Clara at Levi Stadium. We're going to pop up the scoreboard. We're going to work on our post-game show, and we'll talk to you guys soon.